Okay. I need to close out a bunch of tabs because a lot of the tabs I had open for yesterday's game are still open. So I need to start closing.
That's a lot of tabs.
Mhm.
It's a lot of tabs. Do you hear the clicking?
Yeah. I don't think I want to DM anymore.
Oh no.
I didn't know Laura had her phone with you. That's weird.
Oh, I'm not that bad. Oh my god. When I
You
hit
are.
30, I'm like, all right, I gotta start closing them. I get her down to about 20, and then that's my homeostasis.
Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah.
Gotta get those numbers up.
I just cleared mine out. I had like 12 or 13 open, and I was like, what are you? These are old recipes from before Christmas. I need to get rid of these.
Oh, you gotta keep them.
When I get the 60 open tabs, I just open a new instance of Chrome and then minimize the other one.
Attaboy. That'll solve the problem.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, well, so like typically with my tabs, I've mentioned this before. When it comes to like computer tabs, I'm actually a brutally organized person. So like what I tend to do when I'm playing D&D is that anytime I need to look something up, I just open a new tab. I just hit the hotkey for a new tab, right? And typically when I'm done playing, I just close everything out and I'll like bookmark anything that I need to keep for later. But just yesterday I just didn't have the time, so I'm just doing it now. Oh, fun fact! I'm starting a new campaign, but I'm the player this time. Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. The campaign concept is so fucking interesting. I want to share it, all right? Because I think it's really cool. We're all starting at level 10, right? And all of our characters were like oligarchs in like this older society. Until one of the other oligarchs, who we were best buddies with, randomly out of nowhere like betrayed us by breaking an old MacGuffin relic, and it made all of us immortal.
It's like the opposite of a tontine.
I don't know what that is. But part of the curse is that every time our character dies, we lose something important to us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like death has no punishment, right? Death does have punishment. It's just not our lives. And it's so cool because then it's like our characters have been alive for 1,000 years, so we got to like all sit around and talk about like, oh, what did our characters do before? What are going to be like the things that like our characters going to have to like learn and grow from, etc.
I have to figure out how to use the new iPhone.
Unfortunately, the world's fucked up. There's no iPhones. I know, it sucks.
No, a tontine is that thing when a bunch of people get together and pool their money and then say whoever the last of us who are surviving gets all the money.
Oh.
Grandpa Simpson.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
very ACOTAR, if anybody's reading that these days. Hashtag wrong crowd, it's fine.
I don't know anything that you just said.
ACOTAR, it's a crown of, now hang on, a court of thorns and roses is what it stands for, but it's very, don't Google it, do yourselves a favor, no. Don't do it. Alan, I can't, there's no more help for you, my friend, you are on your own. There's 5 books, it's a whole thing.
Oh,
when
yeah.
COVID, I read two books in 3 days. It's fine.
Oh, okay. The latest book came out in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Apparently
how
there's going to be another.
Ask, how inappropriate is A Court of Thorns and Roses?
It's very highly inappropriate. It is not for young readers. No.
Okay.
It's a whole different genre, and there's wings and fairies, and anyway, a lot of immortality is all. Like it was going with what you were saying for
Well,
that. And I was like,
it
okay.
in 2022, Court of Thorn and Roses was optioned by Bo Bamsford. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. In 2022, according to American Library Association Office Intellectual Freedom, A Court of Mist and Fury was tied for the 10th most banned and challenged book in the United States. In 2023, School District of Mason County, Iowa made international news when they banned the book from library shelves after running lists of books through ChatGPT and asking it if the books contained a description of a sex act.
I wouldn't put that into a school library. Nope. Not for children in that one.
Damn. That's crazy. Wow.
Anyway, my humblest apologies to everybody.
That's the adult and young adult.
But I just love how that's the first thing on Google. Just how inappropriate is it? I've never seen that for a book I look up. I've never seen that before.
Now you know.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
I blame Sam. This is entirely her fault, so that's all there
God,
is.
Oh, in other news, anyone here like roguelikes? Like roguelike
Yeah.
video games?
Yeah.
I recently started playing a deck builder called Wild Frost. Very good.
Okay.
I very much recommend it. It's aggressively cute. It's kind of sort of like Slay the Spire. If you ever
Yeah, I was
played
going to say, how does it compare to Slay the Spire? Because that's my sort of standard for card-based deck builders.
Yeah. So the idea is the gist is this: instead of mana, you just play one card per turn, right? And the way that like the intent works in Wild Frost is that in Slay the Spire, it's like intent. Once you're done with your turn, it does it, right? In Wild Frost, it's intent and number of turns until they do it, right? So like if it says like 3 attack, you can play 3 cards before it attacks.
So it looks like it has a lot more complexity than Slay the Spire. Did you ever play Monster Train?
I have not. I've heard a lot of good things about
Monster Train is great. It's definitely when you're done with Slay the Spire, Monster Train's like the next thing to play.
I played a lot of Slay the Spire. I never got really good at it though. But
no, I never did either.
To be better graphically than Slay the Spire. I love the gameplay, but oh my god, the graphics.
Yeah,
it's sleep in my eyes.
It's hard to get used to that.
But I mean, the gameplay is what keeps you around, right? I mean,
again,
it's not about the flashiness; it's about the sheer fun and the randomness.
And the Snecko.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. Because one of the bosses called Snecko. Yeah, one of the things I love about Wild Frost is if you look it up on Steam and you just look at the videos, it's so cute. It's aggressively cute.
Well, it looks good.
Yeah, no, it's great. And yeah, so you can play like 1 card per turn, but you also like have like kind of like monsters on your side, kind of that also have like an intent and a countdown. So yeah, it's so cool. I highly recommend it. I've been playing it a lot over the last week, and I've been having an absolute blast. On that note, anybody want to do a recap? Because I forgot what happened.
I think we fought some things. Seeing the map kind of made it a little. I was like, I have no idea what we did, but we fought some things.
We rescued one of the dancers from the master mechanical ballerina.
He was in a bird cage, something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we killed all the things and we're just leaving. Question mark.
Yep. Yeah,
I think we got to the exit. I think we got to the exit and we called it. Yeah. And there was we found a bunch of other dancers that were already dead, and then we fought their ghosts and stuff too.
Yeah. Golly gee, where are my notes? I definitely had notes. They're definitely not notes from April.
Definitely had past tense notes.
Yeah. Sorry, what was that, Kevin?
Yeah, Serafina.
Yeah. There was a big cage, and the robot automaton tried to grab it and run away, but then a well-placed hold person.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Arrow.
I actually tactically used hold person in a useful way for the first time ever in any D&D game I've ever played.
Yeah, but hey, listen, that hold person was quite a fucking difference maker because then Arrow used action surge, unleashing
yeah, that was awesome.
like 5 attacks. God, no, shit was sick. Way more fucking damage.
So
I think you got like 70 damage in 1 turn or something.
Yeah, no, good turns will be like that. So we're all pretty beat up on hit points and spell slots. So it's time for a long rest if we have the opportunity.
Yeah, I think your goal last time was just to get Serafina away and safe,
Yeah.
and then try to come back and see what's going on.
Okay, so we're just gonna escort her back to the dollhouse.
I'm assuming you break her out of the cage.
Oh, I forgot she was still in a cage. No, we're just gonna roll it down the street.
I think she's lighter this way, more open to coming with us. She was pretty not willing to listen to us last time, so
I think my suggestion was to roll her down like a log and we were all on top.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the log driver's walls.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why all those videos were in the chat last time. That's what it was.
Oh my god. Iconic Canadian moments.
All right. So what are you actually gonna do? You're gonna
let's break her out of the
absolutely doing
cage.
that.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Oh no, we're rolling her. We're rolling her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Do you forget what group this is, Alan?
I need to get my surfing skills up.
Hey,
rolling skills?
I don't think anything can beat yesterday when what was it? Jay and Steve, they came up with literally a foolproof plan to do what they needed to do. Literally foolproof. Like you couldn't fuck it up. And they were like, yeah, that's a great plan. Team, we're sharing the plan with you, right? And then fucking Ryan, I don't know what prompted him to do this, and Emily, they were just like, all right, we're just gonna try to do this other plan, fuck it up, alert the guards, and then the one guard we alerted, we're just gonna kill him.
Oh.
And then people started panicking, and then the other, like Jay and Steve were just like, what the fuck, guys? We literally had a plan. Like the puzzle was solved. Like we were good. We did it. Why are you doing this?
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, basically.
It was very funny.
Yeah, it's too bad we weren't there.
Oh.
True. All right. So that being said, I'm assuming that you're all just going to take the cage, just go around the corner to make sure you're a safe distance away from the theater, and then just break the lock.
What are we afraid of that's still in the theater? We killed everything, didn't we?
You did? I'm not sure if you want to go back.
That we know of.
Okay. I mean, we just needed to get away.
Bob is still in there.
Oh, yeah, the Amber's buddy.
Amber's buddy.
Don't worry about him. We can go.
Fair. All right. I mean, she says you can go. Do y'all want to?
Wait. Did we decide if we were going to follow through on my original plan of just burning this whole theater down when we were done with it?
I think the idea was
Oh,
floated.
yeah.
I don't think there was a consensus made on that.
Yeah, well, that's why. I mean, I'm not going to do that without everyone agreeing that this is okay. But I still want to do it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm very interested in this.
I think
I
we need to
feel
get her out of the cage before we start a fire, though. Let's
yeah.
get her out of the cage.
Oh wait, hold on. I just had a brain blast. You did open the cage because after you defeated.
Oh yeah, we got the key from
automaton,
the.
You got the key off of it. She is out of the cage. Sorry,
Okay.
I just remembered that. Brain blast. So yeah, she is already out of the cage. Now you're just outside of the theater. What
Okay.
you want to do at this point is up to you. If you want to burn down the theater, I will remind you, you do have a civilian present. So just
Look
something
away.
to keep in mind.
All right, let's get rid of the witnesses first.
Let's kill her. Oh no. So sorry. It's been a while. I gotta get it out of my system, Alan.
Sorry, no witnesses. Stab.
We're glad you're safe, but now that you're here,
Yeah, we're gonna take
get
care
back
of this.
in the cage where we can stab you again. Fine.
Why do you need her to be in the cage to stab
So
her?
we can all stab her
Or-
from different directions, and then she'll get like,
It's
like
one
that
of those
kaboom
Easier
game.
to
magician
put all the
sword
swords through the
boxes.
box, yeah.
Yes, it's so much more convenient, Alan. God, have you
More
not
like,
stabbed
more
people?
like the D&D Penn and Teller.
Amazing. So exciting.
Okay.
That's who we are
Alright,
now.
great. All right, so what do you wish to do?
Alan's like, so what are you doing? Sorry.
Hey, don't be sorry. Listen.
Let's get her back to her home.
All right.
All right, right.
But I do think we should talk about burning of the thing another time for when we don't have witnesses. Maybe.
Anytime we have to fight ghosts and mechanical abominations, I think the whole structure needs to go. So
Probably in the foundation. Yeah.
you know, it's like when you find a moth colony and you're like, all right, we're done. Move out, burn it down.
all right. So, do you guys wish to talk to her about anything in particular, or is this a silent walk back to her home?
I'm going to be talking about food.
I will remind you, because your characters will remember this, because for your characters it's been the same day. For us as humans, it's been like 2 months.
6 months is fine. Yeah.
We've been on this quest for a while, but I will remind you that she did act very suspicious, and you did very successfully roll an insight check that she knew something before getting kidnapped.
That she
Was
knows
this the
something
person we
else
were
to
looking
know.
for? Was this the person we were originally looking for, or is this the person that
You were
got kidnapped after we started investigating somebody else?
She got kidnapped after you started the investigation. There were 5 people who were kidnapped. Important to note, because obviously your characters would note this, there were only 4 bodies that you found inside of the theater.
Well, she makes 5, right?
No. So 5 people were kidnapped, and then she got kidnapped. So there were 6 people total kidnapped. You saved her. You found 4 dead. There's 1 unaccounted for, which is Alara, who, again, 2 months ago in real time, is, at least according to Jasper's father, Jasper's sister.
Okay.
Which one is again? Sorry. Who's Jasper's sister?
Alara.
The one, the unaccounted one.
Vaguely familiar to me.
So there is 1 person still missing. So something to keep in mind.
So we're gonna burn her down. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe. Could happen.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything can happen.
I feel like we should probably talk to her. But I don't really know what to say to her. Ma'am, make better
So you knew
decisions
this was going
next
to
time.
happen.
Consequences of your own actions. What can I say?
Is that actually what you're saying?
Yeah.
I feel a little bit like we were made. This was a bit of a fool's errand because we asked, and she was like, "No, everything's good and fine." And
Yeah, you lied to us. You knew this would happen.
now we
I
had to
did not-
come out here in the dead of night.
I did not ask to be kidnapped.
Of course you didn't ask, but you knew about something. And when we tried to help, you pushed us away and lied.
I don't know anything.
We brought you
Mm,
delicious baked goods. I remember that.
I do too. I didn't get to have any.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to have any too before you started harassing me.
Didn't harass you.
We saved you, man. We tried to. So what do you know? Tell us what you know.
I don't know anything.
But
Your
we
passive
know
insight
that
tells you that she's lying.
we
Yeah.
know that you know something, though. Why won't you tell us? Are you afraid? Are you okay? Can you not say?
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of anything. I just don't know anything.
Were you afraid of that cage?
Mm.
I was more afraid of the giant metal thing carrying around, but yes.
Yeah.
You
So
saw
you
things
are
happen.
afraid.
You saw things happening. You saw things happening because you knew when we came in that it was coming back. Can you tell
I
us what
didn't
you
know
saw when
that.
you were in there?
I didn't know that was coming.
So what did you
Wait.
know was coming?
I mean, my friends are disappearing. Obviously, I figure I was going to be next, right?
Why?
Necessarily.
Why would you be
Um,
next?
Yeah.
Because my friends were being taken, right? And the perpetrator wasn't caught. So who's next? Me.
Alphabetically?
Should we have main girl syndrome here, or?
Listen. I just had. You probably heard from some of the other dancers that I was a part of like a particular friend group, and all of them were taken, and I was the only person in that friend group left. So what's the link between all the victims?
I see what you're saying.
All right. I wanna do something a little unorthodox.
Do it.
I want
Poison
I
spray.
nah, that's like standard. What I want to do, Alan. What I want to do is I want to bluff casting a spell. What do I need to do that? Is it
That would
just a
be-
deception?
That would just be a deception check. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
So what are you? Explain to me like what you're trying to bluff. Are you trying to bluff something like negative, or like what are you trying to convey here?
Right.
Bluffing like a
What?
suggestion spell?
No, I'm gonna mimic the actions of doing magic on the assumption that this person doesn't have a high knowledge arcana, and then explain to them that I cast a spell that allows us to know their location for the next
Ooh,
48 hours.
like a prestidigitation.
Oh, okay.
So we're like, and then I'll explain, this is to keep you safe, but
Oh,
I'm expecting this to
lies.
freak them out because they clearly know something and they probably don't want us to know where they're going. So that's what I
Mhm.
want to try to do.
Thought it was gonna be like one of those like Harry Potter like truth serum.
Well, see, I don't
like that.
have available spell slots to drop a zone of truth right now, unfortunately. But so this is what I want to do instead.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I like that a lot, actually. Yeah, give me a deception check. Yeah.
Okay, let's
I
see
will
what
say
happens.
you are completely correct. Actually, yeah, roll with advantage because you're completely correct. This woman has no knowledge of Arcana, right?
Yeah.
So I'll say roll with advantage.
Can we help in any capacity with like a minor illusion or prestidigitation cantrip? Or do you have
but
those?
here's the thing. We can't pre-discuss it. We're in a group standing around with this
Right.
person.
that's
So
fair.
you would whatever help you provide will have to be spontaneous in response to what I'm about to do, but we can't
Okay.
pre-help, right?
Yeah, but if you
Okay,
see
so
him, but if you like see him doing this, and I can say that I can safely
you
say
guys
that
can probably tell I'm faking it.
Yeah.
exactly.
I hope
right.
so.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
let's see
no.
how.
Yeah. So here's the way I'll rule it. If anyone who has a minor illusion, I will allow you to like help. Okay, cool. So Jasper,
Okay.
so I'll say that Jasper can help with like a minor illusion to like once he sees that, because obviously you all fight together, you all cast spells together. You know that whatever Stormy's currently doing is not a real spell, right?
Just doing oogity
So
boogity boogity.
We're just
you,
like eye
you,
rolling.
yeah, so you can reasonably conclude like, okay, he's
Mm.
trying to sell something. Let me help him out by make it a sparkle or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Here goes my deception. Let's see
I'm
what
just gonna be
happens.
completely fooled
Mm.
by it. Be like,
Whoa! All
What?
right.
Wow. This is Penn and Teller. Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
19's pretty good.
Oh.
Okay.
I need to roll her insight. Okay, yeah. She'll see and she goes, "What are you doing? What is that? What are you doing? What are you doing?
This
Stop!
is
What are you doing?"
this is for your protection. I have put an enchantment on you, so now we will know your location for the next 48 hours. If anything happens again, we will be right there to help you get out of whatever cage you get yourself into next time.
Okay. Um. uh, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Stormy, give me an insight check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poo poo caca.
Oop.
Okay, 12. You can at least tell that she believes you.
Okay.
Can we do a thing?
I
Do a
mean, if you
thing.
guys want to stack on the bluff, I mean, I started this, but
No,
say what
I
you
mine
just
need
was
to.
wanted.
more just to see how she's reacting to it. Like,
Yeah.
is she cool with it?
Oh.
Like, or is she like, oh crap?
A 14 would
She.
tell you the same thing, right? That she just all you can really tell from her right now is that she definitely believes that there is an enchantment spell on her that does as Stormy says, right?
Mm,
That allows Stormy to just always know where she is for the next 48 hours.
Okay. I thought she was gonna freak out.
yeah.
She is a little freaked out because I like part of it for her is that like she didn't feel any magical effect because obviously you didn't really do anything to her, so she didn't
Mhm.
really feel any different. So she's just kind of like, uh,
That's
okay,
kind of what I
if you
wanted
say
to do with
so, I
my
guess.
prestidigitation. I wanted to see
Ooh,
because it's more of a
Amber.
sensory effect. So I was wondering if I could give her like a tingle. I know it's very
Sure.
inappropriate, but so
Yeah.
she feels like something had happened.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. I will
I
say
know.
that like the 19 deception was already pretty good.
Mm,
And as I said from the insight checks, you think that she believes, right?
okay.
Yeah. Amber. Amber can do the mental communication, right?
Yeah. Telepathy.
Yeah. Can I get? Can, is it only one way? Can Amber only talk to me, or
Amber
can I
has to
talk to
engage
her?
it.
Okay. I try to. I try to see if I don't know. How do I get your attention? I want to send a secret message to Amber. Um,
So I will say this: it is safe to say that like because you all work together, there's probably some like subtle nonverbal
okay.
things like in cues that you can pass to each other to like you know like a look or a nod of like, hey,
Hmm.
talk to me, engage.
Okay. So I'll do that, Amber. Um,
Oh, actually, sorry. I misunderstand. I just read telepathic. It does not allow you to speak back.
I can't
It
talk
only
to her.
allows
Okay.
yeah. It specifically says your communication does not give the creature the ability to respond to you telepathically.
Dang it. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna see if Amber can pick up what I'm putting down here. And I'm gonna
Do I
say,
need to do a
oh,
roll?
yeah. Well, hold on. I don't think I think you might not maybe I think you might not believe that I have believe that I have cast a spell. Um, let me prove to you how it works. I'm gonna and I pull my hood up over my whole face so I'm completely covered. And
Okay.
and then I say and I point right at her and then I say, you can move around and I'll keep pointing at you.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's. I'll leave it to Ashton to figure out to see if she can figure out what she needs to do here.
I was away from my keyboard for a second. What's
Oh
going on?
no, that makes
Oh,
it even
no.
better.
All right, hold on.
Busted.
No
Just-
re-explaining.
What? No.
No, I'll explain. I'll explain. So I'll give you the short and stint of it, right? So Stormy fake cast a spell to make
I know that.
Seraphina think that okay.
Yeah.
And he tried to get your attention because he knows that you're telepathic, right?
Uh-huh.
And then he tried to give you like a look and go like, "See, I can prove to you that I have the spell." And he covered his face and he's like pointing at her and telling her to move, and that he's gonna keep pointing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Got it.
you get it.
I get it, yeah. Thank you.
Marco.
All right. And in that case, Seraphina will just kind of go, okay. And then at first she's just going to stand still, like she's not going to move, right?
Yep.
And then she's going to start moving, and her footsteps are delicate. All right, she's a dancer. All right?
Mhm.
So you cannot hear anywhere she's moving, right? And she's going to start kind of moving clockwise around you. Is Amber gonna
Yeah.
give him the
So
hint?
are you gonna move
Okay.
the icon?
You have to say you're doing something, Amber. I can't.
We're in theater of the mind. We're in theater of the mind right now.
Well, like,
Because we're
Oh.
sorry, we're outside the theater right now. We're not
oh,
actually
sorry.
inside the theater. Yeah, sorry, we're
Okay.
in theater of the mind at the moment.
Okay. Then yeah,
Sorry.
I'm just gonna be like reporting her whereabouts around Stormy and just be like, and she's going to your 9 o'clock. Nah, you're 12 o'clock. Nah, you're 1 o'clock.
Okay, I'll follow her
Alright.
directions to point where as she instructs.
All right. And yeah, and you're able to follow her pretty precisely because obviously you're getting direct
Weird.
Yeah.
directions. Yeah, weird. And
Oh no. Sorry.
she'll just kind of stop and go, "Okay, I believed you before, but I guess I definitely believe you now."
Okay.
In fact, if anything, you doing this demonstration has made her weirdly more suspicious.
We're like, no,
Follow
believe
you
us.
home.
We really did real magic. It's real. Really real. No, wait, we're gonna do one more demonstration. She'll be like,
Prove how
you guys are
really,
full,
really, really
so
it is."
full of shit.
Even though
Is
she's
this
standing
your
like,
card?
I believe you.
No.
Oh.
Wait. You wait till you see this. I can't.
All right, let's get her home. Let's get her
Okay,
home.
okay, one more.
This one
One
more.
more.
You guys haven't seen this one yet. It's real good.
I love the idea of like, is this one your card? The last 10 have been my card. You're correct. I believe you.
Still my card, yes. But wait till you see this next card. It will also be your card. All right, ma'am. Ma'am, let's get you home. Where you live now? Back to the dollhouse? Is that where we're
The dollhouse.
taking it?
She'll point off in the direction where she lives, and she'll just kind of say, "It's probably like an hour walk."
Oh, how long did
You
it take
guys
us to get here? I remember
don't have
we were like
Ubers.
wandering around the alleys and stuff.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea how long it took for you to get here.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, that's fine. We need to. We're not gonna leave her wandering the streets. It's nighttime, isn't it?
I mean,
Yeah, it's still nighttime, middle of the night.
Yeah, let's escort her home.
All right.
fine.
Yeah, so you walk with her. She stays quiet the whole time. She's not in the mood for conversation.
Hmm.
And eventually, you will get to a tiny little one-story home, a little one-story house.
Aw,
And
cute.
it is cute. And she'll just kind of go to the door and she'll just kind of say, "Thanks again for doing what you did. I appreciate it."
Saving your life, you're welcome.
Yeah,
Oh, that old
that.
thing.
Yeah, that. Thank you. And then she'll give like a little bow and then go inside.
Okay.
A dancer's bow.
Mhm.
I thought she'd invite us in for cookies or something, but I guess not.
No, definitely not.
I don't even know. Oh, sorry. Was that me? I can't hear my own phone. uh, Well, do we want to break into her house and see if she has cookies? Question. I don't
love
know
this
that I
energy.
believe that she does
I'm up
not
for
have
this
cookies.
I feel like
shenanigans.
she has some kind of sweets in there. Maybe not
Right?
cookies.
It
To
is
be
the
fair,
season.
you definitely did not ask.
You know that's a valid point,
That's not
Alan.
how we go, though.
No, it's not a valid point. We break into her house to
But-
find out if she has cookies.
Let's kill her.
Who fucking
Let's get her.
cares?
Laura, I love you today. You were on a killing spree.
Oh, I've had no
Literally.
sleep.
Second or third
Everything's
time where you're like, let's kill her.
fine.
And I'm
Let's
like,
kill her. That's
"Oh."
gonna be the answer to everything. I didn't sleep
love it.
yesterday, so
Yes.
that's where we're at. Everybody's going
mean-
to die
No,
today.
why didn't you sleep?
Oh no!
You're not the chaos hobos for no reason. So
Right.
Okay, so we're just gonna break into a bakery then.
Yeah. The Sunrise. What was it? The Sunrise Bakery. Where
Let's
we
go.
got our.
Sunrise Sweets, I think I called it.
Yeah. Love it.
I gotta give that lady more of my gold.
Let's go for breakfast.
I thought it was a guy behind the counter. Did I
It-
forget?
I
don't
think
remember.
it was a guy. I guess maybe it's a lady now. We don't know.
Yeah, replaced.
Well,
Got
yeah.
replaced.
Maybe retired. He did so well off of us. Now what are we gonna do?
Good question.
Mission again? Let's go find them.
Find who?
I don't
Finick.
remember.
I mean,
I don't
Jasper's
know.
dad?
yeah.
I'm like, what are we doing here? I don't know. We were on a mission for something, but I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's like do the high level recap here because
Yeah.
we left Tousee to do something.
That
And
was
now
like
we're
a
here,
year
and I know
ago, real
this-
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? This
That was 'cause I talked
searching
to-
for the ballerinas was a side quest that happened
Yeah.
after we got here. But
Yeah,
why are we
yeah.
here? I don't even
I had-
remember that.
Okay.
Amber had to
Because-
talk to Topper.
Time for this existential bullshit.
Well,
All
Oh yeah,
right.
we had to meet Topper.
Let's-
That's right.
also, don't
Let's
we
do
not?
a real deep dive. All
'Cause
right.
with the deck of cards, don't we not know Kyre anymore?
Exactly, because
That's why we're
wild
here,
part.
I think.
No, we're here because of
because
Kyle.
of Kyre, but we don't know
Oh.
Kyre.
No, Kyle.
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 Ah. Yeah. I don't know.
Skippy.
You all remember Skippy's
What
real
does it
name, right? Yeah.
Kyle.
Skippy's real name is Kyle.
What does it
Which-
mean?
I've said this before, I cannot explain how funny it was. You guys kept calling Kyle. And I remember the first time you said it, I was like, wait, how do you guys know Kyle? Right? Because
Yeah, I remember you saying that too, and I was like, "You told us." Like, this is
That's
the guy
his
we were just talking to.
Yeah, and then I realized, like, oh, you guys are just fucking with Kyre's name. Oh, because I always had it written down, like, oh yeah, Skippy's real name, real backstory, this, that, blah, 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 real name Kyle, right?
And then we were
So-
like, nope.
And then he started calling Kyre Kyle, and I was like, wait, what?
How do
How
they
you that name?
know?
I don't think I did that reveal yet.
We know everything.
You don't have to tell us.
Yeah.
I got my crystal ball. I really have one. It's just small.
Oh, it's just a wee one.
It is. It's very small.
I was gonna say, does it have a worm in it?
No.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
So, currently, all right, you came to see Topper, who is old, decrepit, and very frail, and he just kind of, when he met Amber again, he just kind of went on an insane ramble about the web and how everything's at the center, blah blah blah, whatever. Nothing important, I'm sure.
It hurt my brain.
Oh,
And then he had to rest. Yeah, the web. Her web connects us all. True. I can't tell if you're making a reference.
but web.
Yeah, so that's what you
God
were
damn
here
it.
for originally. And now that task is kind of done, right? Like, you don't
Okay.
really have to stay here. You can kind of leave the city whenever the fuck you want, right? You're going to need someone to escort you out because you might remember that the city's surrounded by a giant fucking sandstorm, right? So you're going to need someone to open up the storm for you and then you can leave. But yeah. Other fun details that you might want to get resolved while you're still here is Amber still doesn't know anything about her past life that she seems to have just forgotten. Which you could ask the High Elder more questions about that if you wish. You did not find Alara, who is supposedly Jasper's sister, at least according to Jasper's father. So she's still missing somewhere. Don't know what's going on with her. What else? You can try to ask Topper more questions about what is the fucking web and what does that mean. But he has to be awake, so you can figure that out. So there's a few pathways in front of you right now, right? But fortunately, D&D is a game. You as players, you can choose to give a shit about all of them or none of them.
Well, off we go. Gotta go home.
Yeah, you can choose to just hang out in the city for a while and have a good time. You can also choose to leave.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if I like this city that much, but I definitely don't want to go back to Ba. I didn't like their government. So
What do you
but
not like about Phoenix Reach? Phoenix Reach is very nice. They're all about like freedom and shit. And they got great donuts.
oh, you mean this city? Yeah.
The desert sucks though, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's more about where we are, not the specific city.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will leave it to all you beautiful people to discuss what you wish to do.
Yeah.
I can't believe Skippy's name is Kyle.
I don't know how much of this we actually like want to take care of versus piecing
Why don't we
on.
let's just like sit back and talk about life goals. Like what do we actually want to accomplish as a group? I think we're very effective working together. If we decide to do something, we can do it. But what is it we want to do, you know?
Actually, I would love if we could talk about that. Because even for like my sake, right? Like I tend to just kind of write stuff and put it in here.
Right.
So like having an in-character conversation of like, what do your characters actually want to do, as well as also out of character, what do you guys as players want to do? Then
Yeah.
I'm a little stumped on this one because I feel like we are. I feel like we're invested in Kyre, and now we're like not. And that was linked to a lot of like downtime-y stuff for
Yeah.
me anyway. But I think I maybe got some of what I needed from that, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did it get erased? I'm pretty sure if anything.
No, it definitely changed and maybe got worse because we saw a copy of Ferrero take the deck of cards and leave with it.
And specifically, the individual, the other elf who helped you like change the timeline, told the other Ferrero that she'll make sure that he gets all the good cards.
Mm.
I think that's definitely worth investigating because we have a personal connection to that. Also, Indigo's possible werewolfiness is another thing to look into.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What is this persona?
Also, that's also fair. Another major plot detail, this is the one that High Elder Hala told you about, is that back in the day with the Shattered Sky, there was an entity called Us that attacked and killed a lot of fucking people, and the Watchers went in there and pushed them all back. And Topper's weird ramblings about the web and the center of it, blah blah blah, were about us. So I'll give you a little bit of small meta knowledge. That is going to be a major overarching thing that's going to come back. And the fact that two of you have what are called keys. And Hala pointed out that that is very strange.
Wait, who else has a key?
Amber has a key.
I do.
Yeah, it's your,
Is it?
yeah, it's your
Oh,
chain
the,
weapon.
the
Yeah.
snake.
Oh, the
Oh,
chain
the
weapon is a
chain.
key. Okay, I was like,
Oh.
is it the snake jar? That doesn't make sense.
No, it's not.
I love
Yes,
my
it
chain though.
is.
But not. Her chains are also a key. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and they were supposed to be like super rare, and seeing two of them in one group of people was like surprising.
Mm-hmm. So that's the major overarching thing. So even like Kevin's idea of like just get resources and prepare for what's to come isn't that bad, right? Because you definitely have some omens that there might be like a second apocalypse soon.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay, so then that means just completing the odd jobs. We're odd jobs crew again. Like, and that was pretty effective with Skippy finding us jobs, and that's what this one was. Finding the ballerinas was one of the odd jobs, right?
That was specifically a job that you got from the High Elder, but yeah.
Okay.
Specifically, you also do have a contact. You have, remember, Care, deep cut, deep, dig deep into your memories to remember Care. If at any point you reached out to her, she could be like, "Oh, there's like a dungeon I saw, or like a old ruin that might have valuable treasure." And
Oh,
like, if you wanted
yeah.
magic items, you could reach out to her and be like,
Quest lady.
"Hey, Care, hey, Care, do you mind just telling us where the nearest dungeon is?"
We need to go kill some stuff.
Yeah, we just gotta go kill
Let's
shit.
go find Care. I'm gonna go find Care.
I would say for me
Well.
personally, you guys know I love a good like dungeony something. And I feel like to just be able to like kind of what we did the last little session, just be able to kill a bunch of stuff. I love that shit. So I'm very on board with that if that's what we want to do.
I
Yeah.
agree. I think
Make my
just
heart happy.
from a out of character as a player,
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
a door kicking dungeon is super fun, and I would like more of those. Yes.
Mm.
Okay, great. In that case, 2 weeks from now, expect to
Helen's
have
like,
one.
step into this dungeon.
Yeah, no, I mean, all right. In that case, that's awesome. Because I'll just keep that in mind then. I'm just thinking about. I'll have to put some thought because there's some stuff set up for some of your backstories that might need a little bit of payoff.
Mhm.
But I can
Mhm.
pretty easily mix those into dungeons if I need to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dungeon finales with a little bit of a dungeon boss with a monologue or something. That's a great way to advance a story.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I want to go in
So
a
say
dungeon. I want to go in a dungeon.
So
Well, like
say
that one that the most recent memorable one was the one that had like the coffins and the automatons that were like there were the
yeah,
ranged automatons and the melee
Charles the
automatons, and then
Fourth.
there was a torch puzzle in the middle of it that we had to solve, and then there was a big. This was the one where we were saving the daughter of
Yes,
the guy with the
Charles.
super long name.
Charles
Um,
Robuster Peligra Alvarez III.
yeah, yeah, no, that was a great dungeon, and definitely more like that. I would like that.
Okay. Well, then as a DM, I can try. Give me like 30 seconds to a minute just to think, right? Because I have like a story web in my head, and now I got to do a little bit of routing. Just give me
Mhm.
a little bit. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves, by the way. I just,
Yeah. No, I'm just,
I didn't know if we'd bother you.
I'm digging,
no,
these
you're good,
gifts.
you're
Do you want to do a dungeon?
I know.
good.
We need to write that song for our next
That would be
session.
the Chaos Hobos theme song.
Mm-hmm. I said.
I saw that. I saw that second one when I went to get the first one, so I was like, well, I have to share the second one too.
Absolutely. Iconic.
Care how big it is. Cast it.
Hopper was too nice to ever do that to you guys, but
Oh yeah,
that's a
That's true.
classic
That's
thing to
true. That's
do,
true.
right?
very much so. I miss our adventures.
You're so silly.
Oh.
So chaotic. And then he had the wild magic too, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he lose his shadow?
The cheese.
Yes, he did. No,
The cheese floor was iconic.
The
Yeah.
cheese floor
And
in
the
the
well.
dungeon.
We shouldn't go
Oh.
down this well. I'm going
Hopper goes
in.
down.
Yeah.
Guys, I saw my other self.
Mm, no big deal.
Man.
No big deal.
I kind of want to.
Full disclosure, because I love it when random things happen and it makes a permanent impact on the world. I've told you guys about this area, right? Heaven's Floor.
Think so.
Oh, 1 second. I'm not on the same page.
Because
Oh yeah, that was the mountain that.
yeah, because he got a
Oh.
wild horse
Yeah.
that turned the nearest valley into a mountain. So
Yeah.
like we made a change to the map that added Heaven's Floor, which was very specifically turn a valley into a mountain, maintain all vegetation and wildlife.
Yeah, because it happened because we were underground. So where's the nearest valley? It's straight up.
Yeah, because you guys were like over here or something. Yeah, like this was like around the area you were. So
I feel we need A Knocking on Heaven's Floor song now.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's
Aw.
a
Bye-bye,
fun
map.
one. I mean, hey, if you want to keep looking at the map while we're just talking about future plans,
I
you
mean,
can.
if we're gonna be doing the theater of the mind, might as well have a cool map to look at.
I know, right?
You know what?
That should, you
Let's
know
just
what?
stare at
That's
this.
totally true. That should be the default whenever,
Yes.
just so we're not confused about
Yes.
what grid we're on. Flip it back to the
Oh,
map.
okay.
Whenever we're
point,
doing
yeah.
theater of mind, just drop it to the world map.
I actually like the idea a lot. Even if a lot of it is incomplete, there's still some
Yeah.
of this that's like say this big island in the bottom is completely changed now, so I do have to change out this picture at some point, but it's fine.
Ruined. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so let's see. If
I
we
love
want to do a door kicking dungeon, there's a few avenues that you kind of have before you, right? God, I cannot believe I'm gonna say this. I cannot believe I'm gonna say this. Oh my god, I actually. Oh wait, I'm fucking brilliant. Oh, I just
Always
figured out a
dig your
way.
biggest champion, Alan.
I just
Gotta do
figured
you.
out a way to not only progress the story, but also to send you into a dungeon. But not just any fucking dungeon. Oh, I'm so
The
fucking smart.
dungeon.
You're gonna send
Is
us
it a
back into the
dungeon?
weave.
The dungeon. Hell yeah. All right. This is gonna be something that you're gonna have to like turn in this quest to Elder
You're
Hala,
over
and then she can
here.
kind of give you another one. Sorry,
Is this
what?
going to be one of those things where 3 sessions from now you're going to be like, you asked for this?
Yeah.
Remember that
it's
time I
low.
asked you specifically?
You want to know where you guys are going? You're going to the spider cave.
Yeah. Yes. Alan, you can't give up the spider caves. Not yet. It's too soon. It's too soon.
5 years after it was created.
Literally. It's
No.
gonna happen.
I have an idea in mind of like what to of like where to send you guys, and it makes sense. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
Here.
Do you want to go to Ophelia's gift?
I want to see the purple sands, and yes,
You want?
I want to see the purple rocks.
That's very because
We're
you
right,
guys
we're
are
right
actually
here.
around here. Yeah, you're literally
not-
right here.
We're not far.
Yeah, so you're actually like a few weeks journey away from like Ophelia's gift in the purple sand. So like that's you actually can do that.
Yeah.
I
All right.
I had a different tab open. I wasn't looking at the map. Where is Ophelia's gift?
Right here. The purple.
Only feel the rains in Africa.
Yeah, because we're in Black Desert.
Yes.
Yep. So you'd have to pass like Keorch's Fall. But I mean like something you would have been able to figure out is that like the part where you guys like kind of teleported into, that's like a pretty okay part of the desert. Like it's hot, it sucks, but you can travel through it, right? And there's not like a bunch of like fire elementals trying to spontaneously kill you all the time. So there's that. But you know what? Fuck it. If you guys want to go to a dungeon in Ophelia's gift, I can make that happen. And plus, that'd be great because I could reuse that content because I need to send the Saturday group there at some point. That's like on their docket. That's like they need to go there at some point. Yeah.
Love it. Recycles.
Because don't tell them, right? But one of them had a romantic relationship with someone named Ophelia, but she got sucked into the void, sent through time, and founded Ophelia's gift.
Aww.
So, fun times. Obviously, don't tell him that, right? But and obviously, none of you know Ophelia, so you're not going to give a shit about who founded this place. No, please. No, the spoilers.
What?
I love Spider-Man's look here. It's just like, look at this guy.
What is
Where's
that? What
Ryan?
does that
How do we
even
add
throw?
Ryan to our group chat?
We
Nothing
go
to
the
miss
purple
here.
land.
It's just some Monsters of the Week conversations we wanted to have with you, Ryan. Nothing else.
No.
Huh.
What's Bob up to these days?
Father Bob? You want
Father
to
Bob.
wait? Are you talking about Father Roberts or like my Bob?
Father Roberts.
Not Father Roberts.
Bob's your uncle.
Your
Bob
Bob
the
Smith?
chosen one.
Oh, okay.
Bob's your father's brother.
Did
I
he
just want
stuck
to-
around, right? He's somewhere in Harrow, right?
He's somewhere in Harrow. I mean, to be clear, you're in your one shot. We never even found out what year it was. So
I know. It's a
Yeah, where's
it's a
Bob?
big place. I left that vague for Alan to fill in whatever he needed it
Oh
to
my
be.
god, we need to find him.
So
Just like randomly run into him and be like, "Oh my god, who are you?" I'm Bob.
I like to imagine it was like 50 years ago, and so like Bob is like a level 18 paladin now.
He's doing
the
all
oath
right.
of destiny.
Yeah.
Bob the Builder. Hell yeah. All right. So in that case, the best way forward as a DM that I can give you advice for, this quest, turn it in as is. I completely forget what reward Hala
Gold.
offered you.
Lots
I
of
know it was
gold.
gold, but I forget
Lots
how
of gold.
much.
A lot of it.
Well, I think it was 2 different rewards. I think there was a reward for finding everybody, and then there was a reward for settling the problem, which you did settle the problem, to be clear.
Hmm. But we didn't
the thing that
find
was
everybody.
Yeah, he did not find everybody. Yeah. I think it was a good chunk, too. I think she offered 2,000 if you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do we want to try to do that level of solving, or I mean, or was it going to take? If it's going to take, I feel like if we can try to wrap it up this session, then that might be worth it. But if it's going to take like 3 sessions, then let's just cut our
It might-
losses and move on, right?
It might take a while. Well, let me ask
Yeah.
let me ask David, the player, right?
What?
Yeah. So technically, the person who's still missing is your character's sister. Does
Okay.
Jasper give a shit?
I mean, probably not really, because he doesn't know her.
Okay, fair enough. Then you can just leave her missing.
Jasper's
And
not
you can
a
just
nice
go
guy.
Yeah, and you can just go to Hala and just be like, hey, listen, we found at least 5. And we settled the problem. The automaton that was doing the kidnapping's gone.
The kidnapping should probably theoretically come to a stop now. That's the best we can infer. Nothing else could possibly happen, I don't think. There's a bakery. What more do they need
They got peach
in
cobbler.
this economy? Right?
This economy? Okay, so in that case, do y'all want to turn in for the night and then just turn in the quest in the morning? Or I guess maybe
Well,
in the
definitely
afternoon.
need a long
just
rest. I'd
kinda-
like to do a long rest before we do anything, even if it's just turning in
I
quest.
think
Yes.
so too. I think we should. Yeah.
What? Why? Why?
It's a good GIF, you know? I like it.
He's just cackling in his chair. I don't know what's happening.
Wait, what? What?
What?
Oh my god, these two.
I can't.
I'm sorry.
What?
What? No. Come on.
Dude, all right. I have to say, sometimes Kevin's a fucking MVP, all right? He doesn't talk a lot, right?
No,
He's
no,
like
he doesn't.
generally a pretty quiet dude, but he'll just type out a fucking banger like in the middle of nowhere.
He's
It'll be in the
waiting.
middle of the session. He'll just type out like the first thing he said in like an hour and a half, and then it'll just be really good.
Quality over quantity.
True. Oh man. All right. Well, so in that case, you all were given a place to stay at a nearby inn.
Excellent. We're
Um,
drinking.
Get that
It's-
wine, girl.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. It is pretty
Double
late at night,
fisting.
so the service is not quick, but I mean, you know, the bartender's still there giving drinks to anybody who asks. Is everyone taking place in like a night of debauchery and drinking, or
Mm,
tomorrow's
Definite
big
know
yes
day?
what?
for me.
Sure. Wendy will have his first drink he's ever had.
Yes. What could possibly go wrong here? Amazing.
This is also the first day that Stormy gets in jail.
Yeah.
Weird correlation.
Achievement unlocked.
All right, yeah. So you guys go back to the inn. It's probably like, if I had to guess, like 2 in the morning, like 1 or 2 in the morning now.
Yes.
Super late at night.
Excellent. It's the best time.
But yeah, you go in, and instead of going right up the stairs to where your rooms would be, you instead go to the bar, and the guy turns around and says, "Ah, late night. What can I get you?"
The hardest stuff you got.
The
Keep
hardest
it
stuff I
coming.
got. Keep them coming. You're my kind of crowd. And then he's gonna, he's gonna turn around, pour you a couple of shot glasses of a drink, and he'll give all of you a shot. Is anyone who's not drinking? All right, everyone is except, yeah. He tries to put one in front of Ferrero, and I'm assuming you just kind of give him a no thanks, and then he'll just bring it back, and he'll take
He'll
it
drink
himself.
his.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. No. If the bartender wants it, he can have it. I won't.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
great.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. So y'all take a shot. This is like raw alcohol. Like you swallow it, you can feel the inside of your
I'm
throat
blind.
and stomach.
Is it just
You
wood
get, like,
alcohol?
sterilized.
Oh.
Yeah, hits you like a truck.
Yes.
You want another?
What's a
Sure,
truck?
yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Sorry, it hits you like a carriage, like a horse. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I got kicked. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real kick in the ass. Who wants another? It sounds like you're
Yes.
Poor Ferrero's just the designated driver.
Oh my god, he just like sits there and side eyes us the whole time.
Can we go to McDonald's?
I want French fries.
Hmm.
And then at the end, it's just like, as everyone starts passing out one by one, he just picks them up and carries them to their room, plops them on the bed, and just goes back downstairs.
No, Mom, I can't. And one more.
Yeah, so he passes out like a second shot, a third shot. And the moment any of you take your second shot, I'm going to start asking for Constitution saving throws.
Oh
I will
no.
This
take a
shit-
second one.
All right, because this shit hits, right?
Oh, yeah,
It's
I'm
just-
taking a second one
I
too.
don't
Listen,
think I can handle 3, but
we're
is
not
it a
the Chaos
Constitution saving
Hoas.
throw?
God.
Ellen,
I'll take,
Constitution saving.
I'll take that 18 as your first one. Yeah, Constitution saving throw. For anyone who's taken a
Oof.
second shot. Hey,
I'm okay.
13? 13's actually still enough. You're still good.
Oh.
But even if you pass, you're still feeling the effects of it, right? You're
Oh,
still
well,
kind
yeah.
of like, ooh, oh.
Well, I think 2 is too
Too little? That's
Ooh.
right. And he
Well,
puts another shot in front of all.
And we're
Down
just gonna
the
sit
hatch.
there with our head in our hands, staring at
If-
the shot glass,
If you
like,
go
oh
for a
no,
third one, it's with disadvantage.
no.
Oh, I mean, decisions are made here. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh no, things have happened.
Amber's just gonna be sitting there staring at Indigo with her jaw dropped, like,
It's okay. I do this all the time.
What? When? What?
I've actually
Well-
never had a drink before either. How many of these do we do?
until you die, says the bartender.
Oh my god. Okay. Peer pressure.
Keep them coming.
Oh no!
All right.
I think he
Is-
died. Just like I passed
Alright.
out or
TPK.
unconscious.
This was not the TPK Alan thought we were gonna have.
Is Jasper taking multiple shots or is he stopping at one?
No, stop at one.
All right,
Mhm.
great. So Ferrero and Jasper, you see your friends taking shots, all right? And after Indigo and Amber take their third shot, you start to see them go a little woozy, and and you can, for the two of you, you can role play this any way you want. You start to feel yourself black out, like you know it's coming. It's gonna hit you any minute now.
I don't feel so good.
Mm.
With Stormy, you're fine. You're good to keep going.
Back
Mm-mm.
to
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It
Mm-mm.
sounds like you need another.
Mm. I just need
Then
a nap.
my head is just gonna on the table.
How does Indigo pass out?
I'm just gonna be like, like shaking my head a bunch, and then kind of just same thing. I think I need a little nap, and
Have you watched me be drunk before, Laura? What's going on?
no, ma'am. And I'm just gonna lay my head down on the bar with intent, but
Yeah.
fully knowing that
Oh no!
darkness is coming one way or another
I didn't make
by
it. Alright.
choice.
Swallowed me whole.
Stormy, you look to your left and you look to your right, and both of your drinking companions have passed out.
Oh, well, I gotta catch up then.
Okay, give me another Constitution save. Okay, you're about to follow.
Oh no! Ooh.
I mean, I have an appointment in Dreamland with these two ladies.
Oh yeah! Oh no,
Wait,
bro! Look at the
ladies?
puke! Oh no! White girl wasted, most
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh my god!
And
I've got an
yeah, and
appointment.
as
That's the best line. I'm sorry. That is the best line. I can't
Alright.
keep them waiting.
So Jasper Ferrero, you see three of your companions just passed out in the bar, and the bartender just goes, weak, as he takes his fifth shot and gets back to work.
Oh my god.
Wendy doesn't fall forward onto the bar. He falls like backwards, like the whole stool and everything down. He's like flat on his back.
He's gonna feel that one in the morning.
Yeah,
He's gonna really feel it.
it's okay. I got armor on.
Any damage you would have taken from the fall damage would be like negated.
I'm protected.
All right, Fer and Jasper, what do you want to do with your friends here? You just want to leave them at the bar and go to sleep, or?
I would never.
Okay.
I'll put them up in their rooms and just tuck them in.
Aw. Lovely.
nice.
All right.
Tuck them
But I
into
would
a
have-
nice, comfy rug.
But
That's
I
what
wasn't
say.
the
Are there
silver
rugs
one.
in here?
Can you
Oh,
imagine
no.
if I
We're
was
drawing
the
a
silver
mustache
one?
on on Stormy.
He wakes up and he's like, "Oh, nice."
I'm pretty sure that race doesn't grow mustaches, but I'm not sure.
That's why he would be like sick.
Nice.
Yeah, good.
That's
I'm
what I
actually
need
not
to.
sure how you would think. Huh.
I need to learn how to cast change person so I can just have that all the time.
Oh my god. You
Or
say
the-
exactly the same, but you have a mustache.
Yeah, or no, I just need to buy a disguise kit. That's all I need to do.
Wait.
Minor illusion probably would work too.
Yeah.
I
I
don't think I
have a
any more spell
disguise
slots.
kit.
Oh, wait,
Stormy, I
that's just
have a
cantrip.
disguise kit.
Uh,
How long does it last? Oh, less than a minute. Oh, well.
I'm sure I have one in my disguise kit I can lend you.
All right. So all of you turn in for the night, or I guess get turned for the night, I should say. And some hours later, Frere, you only have your trance, so you're up very early as usual. Jasper, even though you didn't drink much, you still feel it a little bit, right? Because that thing does hit pretty hard. The rest of you, you probably don't wake up for a while.
Having a nap.
You probably sleep for like an extra hour or two, and you kind of do that thing where you wake up a little bit, you feel the pounding head, and you just go, no, back to sleep, back to sleep.
yeah.
French
Having a
toast and
snooze.
black coffee.
I'm sleep casting.
Sleep casting. But eventually, Jasper and Ferrer, you guys go downstairs for a little bit of the breakfast that they offer. And eventually, your hungover companions very slowly start to join one by one.
I don't know what happened. I remember taking one shot and that's it.
What were those things?
I don't know.
Oy.
Did we have some bad soup?
Is that what it was?
Mhm. No more soup.
No more soup.
The bartender from last night, who's shockingly still working, come over to the table and kind of very loudly just kind of go,
Oh,
"Hey, there they are! How was it?"
no.
No more soup.
That wasn't soup in there, young lady, but don't worry, you'll get used to it. Gives you like a pat on the back that's like a little bit too much. And then he goes back to work.
Coffee. Please. Yeah.
He doesn't hear you, but there is a waitress who's very attentive, will come over and go, "Do you need coffee? Did I hear that correctly?"
Yes, please.
I'll get you a coffee.
Thank you.
And she'll just bring a pot of coffee just for the table, right?
Oh.
You guys have eaten in here for a few days, so the people who make the food kind of know you're good for it, so they tend to give you a little extra. And you get a nice pot of coffee for the table to help whatever hangover you need.
Thank you.
Oh. Yeah.
I will never get over when my cat literally did that to me one morning. It was terrible. I wake up and she starts hacking, and she's like on top of me, on top of the sheets, like while I'm in bed. I just go, "Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Just don't." And that while she's like making eye contact with me. God damn it, Kevin! What is this? The Macarena action. There's nowhere to dance to use the fist pump.
Where are you getting these from? You've done this before.
He's making them up.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang. We need the whole. We need the whole. Kevin's alternate spell player's handbook.
I second that.
There you go. There you
Someday we're gonna have a one shot and we're just gonna use those. Those are the only spells now.
Like, why is everybody
Love it.
dancing?
Why aren't
Oh,
more
man.
people dancing?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember
good
that one
question.
shot that I pitched? That was like the Battle of the Bands one shot.
Yes, I still
Yeah.
have my character from that.
Yeah, I really need
I
to
don't
run that now.
remember that. When was this? Wait, how many years
It
ago
was
was this?
Like
It
one
was
or
just a few
two.
years ago.
Like 2. Oh no.
This was
Yeah.
definitely a few years ago.
It was level 10s, and everybody had to
Yeah.
make a character with like an instrument or something. And I made a monk
Ah.
that had a flute that turned into a bow staff.
Oh, okay.
Did I ever
Very
tell you what one
exciting.
of my friends came up with? You know those stupid little toys you had as a kid? It was like the stick that would
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love those.
he said he wants his instrument. He wants to be a monk that uses those as nunchucks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which was one of the funniest fucking things I've ever heard.
Disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah.
Wow. What's that noise? I don't know.
What about those plastic tubes that you could spin and they made like
Oh.
space sound? They're like whoa.
I don't know
I
what
have
you're
no
talking
idea.
about.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I
Share.
don't know.
Find it
Oh,
and share.
I'm already searching for 2 different things right now. I'll figure that out in a minute.
Add a third.
Trying
More
to add
tabs.
mustache to
More
my.
Searching.
Hold on. The most important
Yes.
thing right now is adding a mustache to my windy art. So hold on.
Yes. Oh my
That's the
God.
most important.
Just Amber and
he
Wendy
goes
are
to
like in
yours.
Amber's room for an hour, and then he comes out and he comes to the room with everybody pulling on the mustache. Well, what do you think? Isn't
He
he
gets that.
handsome?
He gets that
Oh my God.
that mustache drawn tattooed on him. All right. So you all have a nice breakfast. You drink your coffee. Still a little bit hungover. It takes a while for it to wear off. But at this point, you can go turn in the quest to the elder if you wish, and just give her the details of what happened.
Well, we did a thing.
And there was a thing that made out of metal. And we
Stuff
killed
happened.
And we rescued the other girl, and the other people were dead. So, yeah. And you should probably burn that theater down. Just saying.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend keeping that. But this bakery in town.
You should expand.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Definitely
I'll
any
say-
government funding needs to go into that immediately.
Yeah,
Delicious.
exactly. Like
All right,
more
I'll say then
copies.
we'll then fast forward to when we're actually at the building where you spoke to the High Elder, and you ask to speak to her. They take you to her office. All right, and as you walk in, you see she's working on some documents or what have you, and she goes, "Oh, I hope you have some good news."
I mean, define good.
Is the problem resolved?
Problem is in pieces. Yes.
Did you find the missing people?
Some of them. We rescued a missing person.
You only found the one?
The others were
Well,
not.
we found them.
We couldn't help them.
Was it too late?
Yeah.
Yes.
I see.
Oh no. Bill's here. Oh my god. Iconic. Fuck.
That's Jasper's reaction. He's like, huh, gotta go.
So where did you find them, even if it was too late? Give me details. Where were they? Who did it?
Well, there was a theater.
Which
A
should be
theater? Okay.
burned to the ground.
Is this the abandoned theater or the theater that's currently in use?
The abandoned
We have
one.
two. Okay. So it was the abandoned one. You found him there.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Why
And
is that interesting?
well, they were taking dancers to an abandoned theater.
Uh-huh.
If anything, I'm kind of upset we didn't think about that.
What did you want to do with them at the abandoned theater?
Sorry? What was the question?
Why would you want to bring them to an abandoned theater?
Why would I want to bring them to an abandoned theater?
You said you liked that idea.
Yeah, you're
Wait,
awfully
hold on.
suspicious.
Hold on. She's not supposed to be suspicious. Did I like misspeak or something?
You
Making
said
her
I'm
seem
surprised
like
we did. You said I'm surprised we didn't think of that.
Oh,
Why don't we bring all
sorry.
these?
Sorry. When she said think of that, she meant think to investigate at the theater.
Ah.
Okay.
I'm like, why would you think to take
Yeah.
people there?
Sorry, we're hungover.
Yeah, very hungover. Uh-huh.
Things and stuff.
Don't drink whatever they're serving at that place that we're staying at.
That's bad soup.
Very bad soup.
Oh, but their soup's excellent. What are you talking
You
about?
might want to
Mm.
look into that too while you're looking into things.
He said it wasn't soup, but I'm pretty sure it was.
Oh, did you drink the beverage that Goph recommended?
Yeah.
Oh. Did
Something
we?
happened.
I remember
Oh.
taking one shot, and then after that, I don't remember anymore.
Honey, I'm surprised you even remember the first shot.
So yeah, anyway, the other people aren't here anymore, and we can't help them. And we need to burn the theater down.
Well, first I
You should
would like
expand the bakery and make more cobblers. Like
okay,
cherry.
yeah, well, Sunrise Sweet's a very popular business. If they wish to expand, they can use
But
their
they should
own
have the
business
theater.
funds.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh my
they
god.
might not. I reckon they
love
would not
me.
like the location of the theater. And plus, the layout of the theater is not exactly what they might like. So, I mean, before anything gets burned down, because I don't see a need to burn it down yet, I'll send some of my people to go look over it, get the bodies out of there, and see what else they can find in there. So, what exactly was responsible for these kidnappings? Did you figure that out? Because you said the problem was in pieces. What was it?
An automaton.
An automaton. Okay.
Yeah, that thing.
Amber, dear, I appreciate you. Can someone not hungover please answer my questions?
No. No.
I see. Okay.
Your options
So-
are people who are hungover and people who don't talk. So pick one.
You have
I'll take what I
options.
can get. So the automaton, did you figure out who was controlling it?
Automatons. Automatons. They're auto. They're not controlled. They work
Well,
on
I mean,
their own.
they
We
certainly
knocked it
can.
over and it stopped moving.
Automaton, miss.
For certain, you are correct. They can indeed move on their own, but typically when they're constructed, they're given orders.
Oh. Well, it's not moving anymore. We got a key.
Okay. Got a what? Sorry.
We got a key from it. It unlocked the cage that the lady was in.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other type of key. Oh. Okay.
There's lots of.
Yeah.
Is there only one kind of key?
No, I'm talking about the keys that you and Amber have in your possession, the artifacts. If you have the key ring, may I have it? So that way we can use it when I send people to investigate the building.
Yeah, I don't remember who has it. It might be me.
Whoever has it.
Ferrero
Yeah.
was the one who picked it up. I
Okay.
think.
Don't do it. That's paid.
You gonna give her the keys, Ferrero?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Definitely not.
I'm like looking for the keys in my own pockets. I'm not even paying attention to Ferrero.
I think
Yeah.
you were the one who picked him up off the body and then opened the cage, right? So you were the last person who had him. Yeah. I guess that's confirmation he's not going to give him up. All right, in that case, she'll ask for the keys and then start looking around. Go, does anyone have them?
Yes.
Well, we're going to send some of our people to investigate the theater and what might have happened there, and having the keys would be helpful for that, I presume.
You just need to burn it down.
Well, no, you said that the missing people were in there, even if it was too late. We want to give them a proper burial.
Which is burning them down, right? That's what you said this before.
Cremation.
Oh,
What?
okay. Well,
Is that a
typically,
pistachio?
typically funeral rites have a few more steps than just the cremation.
Oh.
I'm too hungover for
Okay,
this.
do it your way.
Okay. So does anybody have the keys?
We didn't give them to you already?
Okay. Yep. All right. She'll hold out her hand and then take the keys, and
then the sun gets blotted out.
and then she'll just kind of say, "All right, we're just gonna go investigate that. I'm gonna send some people to investigate that. Igdid, who's been standing at the door this whole time, do you mind taking care of that?" And she's just gonna throw her the keys, and then she's just gonna catch him, and then she'll just nod and go on it, and then just walk away. And once she walks away, the elder will then say, so they're going to go do that right now or whenever they have the time. And then once we get confirmation of the bodies and anything we're able to find in there, then you'll get your payment.
Oh, yeah, I do know these things.
Oh my God.
Do you remember playing with those?
Alan's been busy, so he's got a lot of chat to catch up on.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Oh.
True. Yeah.
I'm glad y'all like Mustache Wendy, though. I think we'll make this permanent.
so
Oh my
handsome.
God.
Got some
I got-
stitching to do.
Yes.
There's been a lot of changes since that original
There
cross
have
stitch.
been. There have been. I like the mustache, though. It's very, very good.
Mustachio.
He
Mustachio.
looks so dapper. It like should get the mustache should give you like a +1 charisma.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, and then she'll continue and she'll say that so yeah, once we confirm that what's in the theater is indeed what's in it, you'll get your payment. I'll have someone bring that over to you at your room at the inn, and that's really about it. Is there anything else that you wish to tell me about what happened in there?
There were ghosts.
There were ghosts.
Bakery, though.
I do want to go back to the bakery. We have to get more peach cobbler before we leave.
Focus for a second. I know you're
What?
hungover. I just need you to focus.
Ghosts.
right, just-
Yeah, ghosts.
So there were ghosts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh. That's it.
I scared him away.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Anything else? So there's one automaton, some ghosts.
Oh no, there was lots of automatons.
There was just a big
Oh.
automaton.
There was a
and
big
then
one.
Smaller ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The smaller ones were being bossed around by the big one. It was like the master automaton. And when we killed it, they all died. Like a vampire leader.
Interesting. Okay. I'm curious where all these automatons got materials to be built, or who built them.
Do you know Father Roberts?
Oh, of course I know Father Roberts.
You should go talk to him.
Meta freeze. Of course she knows Father Roberts. In fact, she when you first met her, she said, because you might remember, Ashley, that your character got her mind fucked with and all of her memories fucked with quite a bit. And it was her theory that Father Roberts was the person who kidnapped you from this city.
You may remember.
So
I didn't remember, so thank you.
Yeah, so she knows Father Roberts, and she doesn't like him for the same reason that you don't like him.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, I think maybe he might have something to do with that. So maybe
Yeah.
we should check that out.
That's why we're trying to
He's in
tell
the
you to
city.
burn the theater down.
Yeah.
If you're quick, you can get it burnt down while he's still in there.
Yeah.
I will certainly alert them that someone very dangerous will be in there. We can send more arms to try to take care of him. Unfortunately, he's not stupid, and just setting it on fire, he'll be able to get out very easily.
What if you hold person?
Then he wouldn't be able to get out because he's being held.
So there's your in. You hold person and then burn the building down.
I trust my task force from the Flame Guard that they'll know how to handle him. The Flame Guard kind of has passive orders to kill Father Roberts on site. So
Excellent.
Oh dear.
but he's a very difficult person to pin down. He somehow has the ability to teleport at will between different areas.
Stupid.
It's very frustrating to try to catch him, but if he's in the city, then it's probably a high priority for us to find him. Is it possible he was responsible for the kidnappings?
Possible, yes.
The automatons were not attacking him. Maybe they were his? We got the lady out alive, though. That was more important.
I completely agree. If you're able to save at least one person, then that's perfectly fine. Well, I appreciate your help on that. And on a secondary note, I'm actually glad that you're all here because there's something else I need to inform you about. If you could just wait here for a moment while I go tell Ignat about everything you told me, and I'll tell you about something else I have planned for you. And she'll get up and leave her office. You're now alone in her
Let's
office.
go. Let's go.
Meta note, you guys. We need to turn in more quests when we're wasted. This was the best.
The automaton anomenon. Yes.
Phenomena.
My favorite part was how you
Phenomenon.
started talking about the bakery, and then Elder Hollow was just like, focus up.
ADD.
Look this way, over here.
No. Bakery.
Also, another thing that you might have forgotten: High Elder Hollow is Rosie, but older. So
I forgot about that.
Yeah, another fun detail. Rose Holla. Because while you guys knew her as Rosie, her mother was Nova Holla, which, deep dive, deep lore. All right, so anything y'all want to, because y'all are the Chaos Hobos, so I'm gonna open the opportunity. I'm gonna ask this question. I'm probably gonna regret it in approximately 30 seconds. You are currently alone
Challenge
in the
accepted.
Elder's office. Is there anything you wish to do in the 2 minutes that she's not gonna be here?
I want to look
Rifling
at
through her desk.
I haven't got to burn something down yet today.
Burn it with fire.
Jasper and I are both like, I want to look for shit. Wendy's.
I'll help you.
I'm trying to look for trapdoors. You said you wanted to look through her desk.
All right.
Wait, you're looking for
I will look through
trapdoors?
a desk.
I'm looking for trapdoors. Yes.
Wait.
What a weirdly specific thing to look for. What the fuck?
Well, I
You
figured
know-
like maybe she's got one under like a
What?
rug or like in a bookcase or something.
She has one of those little buttons that opens up to a slide to a pit of alligators. That's what we need to know about that, right?
Yes. Oh, we need to add that to our place. That corner room.
I'm so upset. I am
Why?
so upset.
Because there's actually a trapdoor. That's why.
Stop. We are the chaos
I
hobos,
am
Alan.
amazing.
Chaos hobo senses tingling.
Oh,
Did you say my hobo
I
sense is
knew.
tingling?
Yep.
Chaos hobo. Yeah.
I like how I was able to accurately predict I'm going to regret it in 30 seconds.
Less than. It was like 2.
Less than.
I just love how Stormy's like, I haven't burned anything yet today.
All right. Ashley, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Jasper, unfortunately, you're not able to figure out how to open the drawers.
I don't
It's
think
my
so
big
either.
clunky hands.
They're childproof.
Yep, exactly. I'm like, oh no, Matt Damon.
I'm like just pawing at it like a cat. Meow.
All right.
Let me in.
With an 8, you are not able to find anything. And
Damn it.
also with the 5, you're not able to find anything.
Damn it.
We're distracting each other. What are you looking at?
Yeah.
I don't know. What are you looking
What
at?
are you looking
I
at?
don't know.
What are you looking for? I don't know. What are you looking for? A trap door? Oh. Did you find one?
The-
No.
This GIF was
You?
made the
No.
moment Ashley said she wants to look for a trapdoor.
Oh my god.
Hi. Sad I didn't find it.
Look harder.
Yeah, you
This
didn't
is
find
like
it.
playing. This is like playing Baldur's Gate when like it does this.
When it fails,
roll and
yeah.
it fails, and you're like, where?
Yeah. Reload. Save scum.
Oh yeah. Can I reload? Do I have enough points for a reroll? I don't
That's
think so.
called inspiration.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
have inspiration.
Oh
Hey.
no. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Do it.
Go for it. Roll again. You can roll again if you wish. Oh
No.
god.
Oh. Fate. Silvery barbs. Wait, that's not right.
I love this game.
Oh, I don't even have any I can give you. Oh no.
Guidance for a natural one? Nope.
No. Aw. Poop.
Unfortunate. And because your scores are so low, you hear from the doorway, you hear the High Elder just go, looking for something?
No.
Okay. You want to take a seat?
Sit down.
Okay. I'm going to ignore the fact that you were trying to go through my desk and my things. That's a little rude, but I'll move on from that. That being said, I
Where do
am
you keep your
sending.
kindling?
Sorry.
Never mind.
Break out the axe, boys.
Anyway, I do. Like I said, I have something else that might interest you. So there, I was looking through a lot of the Watcher's notes. He was known as Topper. I was looking a lot through his notes, trying to learn about the web that he was mentioning, and I couldn't find much information. However, I did find something else in his notes that might be handy for you. In his notes, he mentions that there is an old kind of cavern, almost like an underground tomb in the middle of or near the edge of the Purple Sands Desert. And he says in here, his group stored an old mirror. And he called this mirror the key to the reflection. It's possible if you find this old mirror in this underground tomb that this might help you find another key potentially that might be helpful for you?
Is this the same fucking mirror that we threw that person into and they died?
Huh?
Well, not us.
I don't know.
That was a completely different group of people. We don't know anything about that.
Yeah. Metagaming.
No idea what
That's
you're
me.
talking about.
Yeah. No, you're good. And then she'll
All
say,
right.
so if you wish to try to go and find it, because normally this is not information I would just dispense willingly, but I have a feeling that fate and destiny is messing with your group in funny ways. If 2 out of 5 people have a key, I'm curious that if you find a third one, if your group will be able to use it.
Plausible.
Well, let's try.
Worth a shot, I would say. So here's what I'll do. I will get you your payment for this quest. And once I give you that, I can give you the location of where the tomb is, or at least where his notes say the tomb is. It is in the middle of a desert, so it might be a little difficult. You might have to do some digging, so to speak. And then after that, you can just go on your way.
Okay. Let's do it.
If you need travel, by the way, for your companion Kyle, Skippy, sorry, that's how you know him.
Skippy.
We can organize for a guide to stop by a town. He can take a teleportation circle back home if he wishes.
Yeah, he's not gonna come to the dungeon with us.
I know. He doesn't do well with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I was talking to him a couple of days ago. He seems very adverse to violence. He
Oh.
almost looked ill.
Yeah, he
he's
gets
our little
hungover from violence.
pacifist. He's very good at math.
Oh, well. A very valuable skill to have.
I guess so.
Well, it depends on your profession. As adventurers, I guess you don't really care about math unless it comes to counting money.
That's why we have him. He takes care of all the money.
Fair point. Then in that case, it's a very valuable skill for him to have, wouldn't you agree?
If you say so.
He's valuable.
Okay, we have to stop at the bakery. I need peach cobbler before we go to this desert tomb.
We need peach cobbler of cure light wounds.
Ooh, do they have that kind? Let's go find out.
Get some peach schnapps flavored healing potions.
Ooh. I don't think I want any more schnapps.
The healing potion takes care of it for you. It's okay.
Okay. I
It just
trust
does.
you.
Everything balances out, and you only get 1 d4 hit points.
Ah. It's like 1. Ah, shit. With my rolls today, it'd be a 1. I had 2
Where is
tries to
that?
find that trap door. It's gonna eat me alive, dude. I'm gonna be at work tomorrow. I'm gonna be like, fucking trap door.
Where is it? There was an old link I had, and I think I lost it because we might do a mini shopping trip. A mini shopping trip.
I love shopping trips. Let's do it.
But golly gee, I cannot find it. I remember, David, I think you sent me this. It was like a link that just generates a random magic shop.
Probably.
And I thought I saved it. But
I remember
guess
that.
not. 5e magic shop generator prices. Is this it? Generators? Magic shop? This is it, I think. Yeah, cool. Neat. All right. Well, I'll save this for when you get paid. Oh, no. Oh, thank God it's expensive. Okay. I got scared for a second when I saw one of these items. All right.
Is it a potion of detect secret doors?
No, no. I'm not that scared of that. All right. So, you all decide to head out, and you go to the bakery, buy some baked goods, some cobblers, some donuts, some of the Dawnfire donuts, which is their specialty at the moment.
Yeah.
But obviously, the peach cobbler is fantastic. It's incredible. Tastes very good.
What else they got?
They got anything that you might see in a bakery. They got some really nice bread. They got cookies. They tend to specialize in sweets mostly, but they'll have like cakes, different types of cakes. Yeah, what are you looking for?
Like a coffee cake?
Coffee cake.
Meat pie.
If you ask, they would not have one available, but the lovely man behind the counter would say, "Oh, I can make one for you if you need. I would need some time to make it, but I can make one."
It's okay, I'll just peruse some more and see what else you have. Let's see. Brownies?
Oh yeah, they got brownies.
Okay, let's do a couple brownies. Gotta have some
All
chocolate.
right. All right. Yes, our brownies are a big specialty. Would you like the brownies or the special brownies?
Ooh, 5 special brownies.
All right, just to give you a warning, you might want to get real comfortable and
Oh, yeah.
be
No,
done
no.
for the night before you.
Amber's
okay.
gonna just give like one
You
of
know,
those like
you know,
grins
you
over
know.
her shoulder at everybody and just be like, yeah.
You know what they're for. And then he'll cut out 5 special brownies, which are a little bit pricier than the normal brownies for reasons you could probably tell.
How much do I owe?
For just the 5 brownies,
no,
you also want some peach cobbler. Okay, so 2
And
gold,
So brownies, cobbler, what else did we get?
some donuts.
Cookies? Oh, donuts, yeah. So everything, how much?
2.5 gold for everything. Yeah.
I'll give him 3 gold.
Oh, you're too kind. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Please feel free to come again.
Okay.
Okay. Something about that tickled me. All right. So you get your food, maybe go back to the inn at some point, just to enjoy some of the food. Maybe not the brownies yet. It's
Not
still
yet.
still
That's
like middle of the day, right? Later.
Later.
And then while you're kind of hanging out in the tavern, a member of the Flame Guard comes in, and oh god, what the fuck is this? Work in progress. What is it? What am I looking at right now?
Somebody wanted the whole song rewritten. I'm working on it.
Oh, okay. Wait, what song is this supposed to be?
You want to build a snowman?
Oh, okay. It took me a bit. All right. Go away, Amber. She's the one asking. It's so sad. All right. So, but while you're
singing that song too.
Amazing.
I'm just out in the hallway while you're all sleeping in the middle of the night, just singing this. This is amazing. I love this.
Iconic.
all right. But while you're in the tavern, right, enjoying some of your sweets, a member of the Flame Guard will come in, kind of spot you, and go, adventurers. I was told to drop off this for you. And he drops off a little coin pouch on the table.
Ooh.
The High Elder informed me that you're able to complete the tasks there were some odd things that were kind of found in the theater, but we were able to recover all the bodies, and we actually found the last missing person as well. So,
Oh,
Good.
good news.
unfortunately, it was also too late for her.
Oh, whoops.
That sucks.
Yeah, the manner of which we found her was quite odd, but
Thoughts and prayers.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
yeah. It seems like she was exsanguinated before, or maybe
Ooh.
potentially after her death. Do you know anything? Would you happen to know anything about that?
I don't even know what that word means.
It
Listen.
means vampires got her.
We haven't seen Twilight in a long time. Okay, it's been a while.
I
They-
told you
they've got
the
a lot-
automatons were like master vampires, making other little automatons.
It's true.
I see. So your leading theory is currently vampire automatons.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I will maybe report that to the elder then. But that being said, also she informed me that you might need a guide to help guide your way back out of the storm, back to the bazaar. So when you're ready for that, come by the Capitol building. We can help get you situated with that. If there's no other questions, I will see myself out. At which point he'll just nod, turn around, and walk out. Now you as a party can discuss anything that you might wish to do.
Hmm. I don't think we have anything left to do. We got that. That's all wrapped up. We got our money.
We got our money.
Do we need to stock up on anything?
The money, by the way, was 2,000 gold, by the way.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Do we
So-
decide what we're doing with that, or are we just like putting that in the?
I
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, are we
Alright.
splitting it, or is Skippy gonna hold it for us?
think we said we were gonna give it to Skippy and then he was gonna go home.
Yeah, that sounds
Mm.
fine. We don't need to carry around that much money all the time. So.
No, no, we
Very
don't.
dangerous. Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, it's more dangerous if we do. So
Yes.
we're just gonna spend it all on Peach Cobbler.
Hey,
Shots. I mean, soup.
I
Shots.
got us some good brownies for later, okay?
Heck yeah! When we really need to take too long rest back to back.
Yes. Maybe if we have like a couple days travel to go to our next location or something, we can partake of our brownies then. Amber's gonna just like fold them all nice and neatly and put them in her little satchel and be like, there, keep them safe.
Special brownie pocket.
Now that you got paid, I will also say that you all, while just hanging out for a couple of days inside of Phoenix Reach, you are aware that there was a magic item shop in the city. In case you want to go hit that.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
We have no money left now. It's fine.
Skippy, I need like 25% of that gold.
We need all of that back.
Thanks for holding it.
Or
But
you can come with and be our what is that called? ATM?
purse. Your ATM.
Maybe he's just one of those pots in Zelda that you break them and money comes out.
Oh, the ruby pots, yes.
All right, let's see what's at the magic item shop. This is
Yeah,
important
let's go.
stuff.
Yeah. So you go to the shop and I gotta hit the generate button. All right. Yeah. So you go to the shop you are in front of it. It's a very nice looking, well decorated storefront that has looks like you see a lot of like nice little trinkets and stuff through the window. None of you have actually been inside of the store yet, but as you open the door and step inside, you notice something a little unusual. The moment you step through the door, all weapons on your person disappear.
Oh,
Does
So
this
who's the
include
first
my
person through
necklace?
the door? That does include the necklace.
mm.
I will be the first person through the door.
All right, you just notice all your weapons disappeared.
What? Wait, what? My necklace? What? Then my daggers? And what?
Oh, madam, don't worry, don't worry. A short gnomish man will walk up.
Oh,
It's just a security measure. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. It's just a
Sorry.
security measure, you see. Anyone who walks in here, they lose their weapons just to help, just for our safety's sake. But once you leave, they'll all immediately teleport back on your person.
how do you do that?
Oh, that's a trade secret. I can't tell you, unfortunately.
Okay.
But it's a
Keep
very
this-
special secret.
How does it affect people who don't use weapons?
Like
Oh,
monks.
you see, that's the scary part. If their body's the weapon, that's what he's for. And he just points like a big brutish guy who's like 6'7", made of pure muscle and mass, just standing in the corner.
Thought that was a statue.
Oh, but let me tell you something. A lot of people think he's a statue. He doesn't move. But if you make a move against me, you still won't see him move, but he'll just be in front of me. That being said, would you like to take a look at my wares?
Yes.
Yes.
Please have all your friends come inside. Please, please.
Guys, come on in, but just be warned. Your stuff will disappear. You'll be naked.
All right. This is a randomly generated magic item shop. These are, I'm posting screenshots on Sunday. Gamers chat.
Alan, make me put my glasses on.
Your
I'm
glasses.
sorry.
If you click on the image, it gets bigger, by the way, you guys.
That's what she said.
It doesn't get big enough.
Oh no, that's also what she
also
said.
what she said?
Mm.
Oh,
Ew.
Trying to open it in a web
And-
browser. Okay, I can.
Jesus. Why are you
The
posting
second-
multiple? Okay.
Yeah, so the second image
Ooh.
are all the spell scrolls specific.
Jesus. I'll take this one.
10,000 gold! Why is it 10,000 gold?
There's one that's 60. What even
A
is that?
blowgun of
Blowgun of warning?
What even is
guys,
that?
can we
It's
get
a
the
vuvu-
blowgun
it's-
of warning?
It's just a vuvuzela, you guys.
Amazing.
But it's
Amulet
a
of
very good vuvuzela.
proof against detection and locate. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hmm.
where's my sheet? What do I have?
A recommendation
Oh,
that I
oh. Belt of Dwarven Kind gives you a mustache.
Yes.
Wendy!
Ding, 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 ding.
I
Now we
mean,
know.
That's all I want. I don't need the other things. I just want the
I
mustache.
don't give a shit.
I'd like to return this half of felt, please. A scroll. Oh, oh no,
Oh
this
my
is
God,
too
yeah.
small.
It's 6,000 gold.
it is.
We didn't
I
get
can
that much in
afford
rewards.
a scroll of acid splash.
You can always try to haggle. Always remember that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He's gonna kick us out.
Yeah.
I'm liking this
This is the one I
scroll of
want, it's
mind
10,000.
blank.
I want the scroll of animal shapes.
Oh.
It's 10,000.
Oh. Mm.
Vicious mockery would.
Alan, why you do this to us?
It's only 20 gold.
Oh, you know. Oh, also, I don't know
Oh,
why,
you know, he says.
also, I don't know why this was at the bottom, but there's also a wand of the War Mage at the bottom here, which is really fucking good.
I'm on it. Oh.
It gives you +2 to spell attacks, which is very
Oh.
fucking strong. It is 4,800, so you're gonna need to haggle and combine your money.
We just get one
Is the money
thing.
we just got the only money we have, or did we have some savings in is Skippy managing some of our stash still?
We have some in our safe back home.
Oh, it's not
we
here.
definitely do, but it's not
It's
here.
not.
Yeah.
Whatever we
Okay.
have on our person plus this 2,000 is all. we
Y'all
have.
got credit cards in this here economy?
IOUs.
I have a thing. Here we go. Vault information. How much money is inside your guy's vault? Approximately 600 gold is in there.
Oh, okay.
We're not getting anything.
We're broke as fuck. What character?
What do the colors mean?
Has 10,000 gold though.
That's like a rarity thing.
Okay.
So common is white, blue is rare, green is uncommon, purple is very rare.
What would it take to steal from this guy?
All right, let's plan the heist. Go.
I like where your mind is going.
While you're in the store, start.
No. Yeah, just okay. So we can come through here while he's sleeping.
start planning the heist, and then you're gonna see how quickly that big guy can break your neck.
Oh no.
We know better than to rob this place. We just gotta get the money.
Yeah. I like the robbing the bank idea. Let's go with Ferrero's idea. What are you laughing over there for?
We're just like, we're here to do good, and then we're just like, well, that was enough of that. We tried.
Back to our
Full
usual.
disclosure.
Yeah, this definitely
you guys being good.
This definitely confirms my theory that Wendy was totally the conscience of the party, and as soon as I turned evil, nobody else gave a shit. Like now we're just totally villains now.
Oh my god, we're the baddies.
Yes, we are.
God damn it!
Why
no, do it to me.
skulls?
By the way,
Because Animate did.
Other items that are really good that some of you might not have entirely noticed: +1 chainmail, +1 medium armor, pretty good.
Yeah.
A
I
big
feel
one,
like
Eyes of the Eagle, which is 20.
Yeah, I was looking at that one.
Gives you advantage on perception. Yeah.
That's affordable, and we can make use of that.
It's very good. Yeah.
Beat of Force is really good, but it's consumable, so I wouldn't go for that one. Why is +1 chainmail game changing?
So this is based on, if I had to guess, probably like the same magic items, like forum post that's really popular, and that tends to kind of put items into categories that are called like game changing or just what they're for. +1 armor at all is generally considered very, very strong, right? Things like +1 armor, +1 shields, and +1 weapons are among the best items in the game.
I guess if you're min-maxing.
Yeah.
If you're us, the best items got a game of like the rope trick, rope trick, and portable hole and apparatus of squalish. You know how much we could do with a submarine?
Oh god, yes. Remember when we had that in our? Wasn't that our? Yeah, with the Florida cheese. Yeah. That came in handy.
Another example of something that is really, really strong is the ebony fly.
I'm reading about that one right now.
That's just a flying mount. That's literally all it is, right?
Yeah.
But game changing because flight in D&D is like exceptionally powerful.
You know what we can do with that? Rob banks.
Whatever we want.
You could.
Why is a blowgun 60,000 gold pieces?
It's not that it's a blowgun. It's the of warning component that apparently that enchantment has nothing to do with the fact that it's a weapon. It's just if you're carrying that, then you like can't be surprised, or like it eliminates all of the need for like perception checks and setting watch during the night and all that kind of stuff. It's that technically, to me, that's game changing. I don't know why that's just combat.
I think because it's like, yeah, I'm not entirely certain, to be honest. I mean, so the
Yeah.
reason I see it is because like +1 armor is good in every game of D&D. It just
Right.
is, right?
Yeah, no,
Flying is
all the
good in-
it's all about situational usefulness, and so yeah, the +1 armors and +1 weapons are definitely good, universally good.
Yeah, whereas like say like items of warning, those are like situationally good, right? If your
Yeah.
DM has a tendency to like surprise you in the middle of the night with shit or in the middle of long rests, yeah, that's really fucking good, right?
Yeah.
But like if your DM doesn't do that, then Logan of warning is useless, right? So
Yeah, or then once you have one, then the DM doesn't do it because it's like, what's the point? Then you're like, what did I spend all
not fun.
No, I know you're not that kind of DM. I know they're out there though.
Yeah, my personal DMing philosophy is that like if you have something that counters something very specific, you're gonna run into it, right?
Yeah, because what's the fun of having it if you don't get to use it?
Yeah, one of my favorite things I always like to point out, my good buddy Jay is playing a wizard. I always like to put like 5, 6 enemies pretty close together. And the moment I do that, I immediately see him take out the measuring tool and roll 20 and just start like measuring for a fireball.
Wow. Fair.
It's like clockwork, right? I'll literally just be like, all right, I think I kind of want Jay to fireball these enemies, right? Kind of turn the tides a little bit. And I stack up the enemies a bit. I see him take out the measuring tool, and I'm like, I'm just that good. I'm just that good.
Yeah, see, if it was me, I would have just eyeballed it. I'd be like, that looks good. I'm just going to drop it right in the middle here. Oh, Pharaoh, sorry, you're a little close.
All right. So, with that being said, there's a few items that some of you might wish to discuss, right? There is the Eyes of the Eagle seems like a very strong purchase. Wand of the War Mage is an exceptionally strong purchase if you're able to haggle it down, right? Which is, in my opinion, for you guys, worth the effort. Pelts of Dwarven Kind, if you can haggle it down, I guess. Beat of Force. So those are kind of the big options that you guys can grab. What do you think? How does the party feeling?
I don't know. I always get very, don't be shocked, confused about the whole armor thing and what we can have and what we can't have. But I feel like that's something that I had been looking into because I think I'm like by far the weakest. Like my AC is 13.
Can warlocks wear chainmail?
No. So
you can
as a
be
warlock,
proficient. You can get a feat that'll give you proficiency.
yeah, so that's like what you have to do. So as a warlock, if you do not take a feat, you can only have light armor, right?
Yep.
Which the best you can get is, I think, leather.
I think studded leather might be a bit better, but could be
Yeah.
Studded leather. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bit better than it's like 13 versus 12.
Oh, yeah. So you can get like studded leather or something, which is 12 plus your dexterity modifier, which is pretty good. So like if you wanted to get like better armor, you'd have to like go out and like commission like +1 studded leather armor, which would be very expensive.
But you said that's 12 plus your dex modifier?
It's 12 plus dex modifier. I would not be surprised if you already have studded leather.
I have a +0. Like my dexterity 0. +0.
See,
so it wouldn't even...
for a lightly armored character like a warlock, your dexterity is almost going to make a more impact on your armor class than the armor that you're wearing. So there's not much you can do about that.
No. Okay. Well,
I mean,
in
that's
that
why
case,
they've given them Armor of Agatha
that's
to combat that. But I mean, if you don't...
But yeah, you got spells that can compensate, right?
Yeah. But you only have like 2 spell slots.
Yeah, that's the
That's the thing with the
trade-off.
warlocks is but you get
Yeah.
those back after a short rest. If your party
Yeah.
takes short rests.
I guess I was just going to say I think there's some cool things on here that would be fun to have, but other than trying to get something that would be better armor
Yeah.
for me, which I
So-
can't, there's nothing I'm super, I don't need any.
Yeah,
I like
Alan.
things.
Alan has a good point about the wand of the war mage, though. That would
Mm.
definitely pump up the power level of any warlock.
Mhm.
I mean, I could use it too, but I think it's better in your hands if we can get that. Because that's basically a +2 weapon for warlock that affects your spells.
I think the first thing that you guys as a party should do is figure out how much money you guys can actually spend here. Like, what is your
Okay.
budget, right?
What's our total
Because-
amount that we have? We
Yeah.
have 2,000 plus whatever we're carrying. So what do we carry? I have 22 gold on top of whatever that is. So what else does other people have?
Did you say you have 22?
Correct.
Amazing.
not
I
gonna
don't
help
even
much.
know. I
12
probably have
gold.
nothing. I think we spent some on the peach cobbler.
Yeah, I spent a decent amount. Well, I only spent 3 gold there, but I have 12 gold left.
I've got 133.
Whoa!
Well, money bags.
Yeah, but I don't spend it, so that's why. Usually I just throw it into the party funds, I thought. But
I've got 33 gold, so not a ton.
yeah, what's if we're at a magic shop, can I sell a couple of magic items then to get gold?
Yeah, absolutely. What do you want to sell?
And so
We
I've
can
got
do
the
some
universal
backup.
solvent, which is kind of universally useless,
Universally
unless there's a
useless.
specific purpose.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's going to be one, but it's a wondrous item. So
Yeah, sure. So just so people know, I tend to set the magic item prices myself. I use like same magic items posts to kind of use as a guideline. There's a reason I gave you universal solvent early is because I don't feel that it's really that good.
yeah,
But yeah, if you go to the shopkeep and you take out the universal solvent and you say, "Hey, can I sell this to you for a little bit of change?" He'll kind of grab it from you, kind of go behind the counter. He'll kind of take out a little looking glass. He'll open up the bottle, give it a little sniff. Ah, I see. Yes. How about 200?
how about a lot more, but in trade?
A lot more, but sorry.
So I want to trade it for what you already have. So I expect there should be more value rather than just straight. I'm not looking for gold per se. I want to trade it for one of your items.
Oh, what are you looking to trade it for?
Good question. Does anybody have any suggestions? Anybody want anything?
Get
Are
Winnie
you
the
doing
bell.
Are you doing this negotiation via Chard at this point?
Why am I doing it via chart?
Because canonically
No,
you can't speak.
No, I've been able to speak since I think last session. We
yeah,
stopped
yeah.
doing
I
that.
think.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
think we moved on
forgot.
from that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his character's still ugly, but like he's still
Got it. Okay.
Because that I also noticed that he just started speaking, and I said nothing because I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to expect a player to continue down the feral route, right?
Oh,
Like,
right. We did talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want David to be able to play the game with you guys.
Yeah.
Like Matt Damon was a very funny joke for like 2 sessions, and then it's like, okay, but now talk to your friends.
We gotta play.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you want to trade?
Yeah. So I'm going to persuade him to give me much more than 200 gold because this is a legendary, wondrous item.
Mm-hmm.
So it's super
Ooh.
rare, and I'm sure that a mage someplace or maybe a prankster could use this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but like
Bloody
you say you
hell.
want to, but you say you want to trade specifically, right? So
Yeah.
what are you hoping to trade for? Like, what's the target?
Yep. So again, to my people, does
Yeah.
anybody want anything particular so I can barter and trade?
I don't know, that Wand of the War Mage sounds kind of fun, but I don't know that you're going to get there from 200.
Is that an arc? Okay, so I guess the question is how much information do we have, Alan, about each item? Do I know what the value of a wand of a word mage is? Do I have to roll an Arcana check, or is the shopkeeper going to explain its value to
The
me?
shopkeeper will happily explain every item.
Okay.
Right? If you look at an item and say, "What's this?" They'll go, "Oh, that is a wand of the war mage. It does blah 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 blah." But he'll say obviously flavor. He'll say like, "Oh, if you're a spellcaster, it'll make your spell strike with more precision than before," or something like that, right? And then he'll tell you what the price is. Whatever the price you see on this list, that's what the price is that in his shop.
Okay.
All right, I got a couple potions and stuff. We can let's see what we can stack up to barter for. So there's Wand of
That's
the War
helpful.
Mage. The other thing, I don't know. I want the Dwarf of the Belt of Dwarven Kind, but I don't necessarily care about the game advantage is good, but that's not what I want it for, obviously.
What?
Don't
It gives you a boost to Constitution and a couple other things, but I don't know. I think War Mage is probably the better choice for the party. I don't think we're going to be able to afford multiple things, so let's just focus on that.
I also have a scroll of Magic Circle, so
Yeah,
I want to trade
let's
that
just
as well.
let's just drop out especially all of our consumable stuff. Let's see what we can get out and what does it add up to.
I have a potion of fire resistance.
Okay, hold on.
Oh yeah,
I
because
don't.
we bought some stuff to be here too, to go
Yeah.
through like the desert
Yeah,
stuff.
that's why we don't have money right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would also like to
Same.
sell my fucking cap of water breathing.
Your
I mean,
Okay,
I'm
here.
sure it would come in
I'm-
handy somewhere.
I'm
but-
gonna start taking notes for how much value is offered for each of these things, so we can just set of add things up and figure out what our potential pool is. Can we start with everybody reading off how much gold you actually have, and then let's get the magic items listed out so we can start talking about them.
Because I gotta look up all the prices one by one.
Yeah.
Oh.
So everybody say your current gold again, so I'll get that in the list.
Do you want to just put it in the chat, or do you want us to say it at you? Because everybody's going to be talking at once.
Okay, I see it in the chat. Somebody said 45.
33.
Where are we doing the chat?
Where are we chatting? Sunday?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. I'm watching both of them.
Oh, okay. Well, I have 33.
I see that. I got that. Okay.
$45. Fuck you, Kevin.
Somebody had 100 something. Was that?
Yeah, that was me. Hang tight.
Okay.
133. It's inside the chat window there now.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
then
I got some gold pieces in copper, but I don't think you care about those.
No, that's not going to make a difference. Then, so then you had the what do you call it?
It's universal solvent.
Universal solvent. Okay.
Yeah, it's a legendary wondrous item.
And
Which
it was
legendary should mean something. I mean,
I know, and it was and 200 was offered. We can still negotiate all this, but let's get the initial offer before we start trying to negotiate things. Okay.
Yep.
So I have a list of things that I would like to offer up. Does anybody else have something? Alan needs to look them up and offer us prices for each one individually. Yep. So let's just
I've already
go
stated
through it.
A cap of water breathing in the scroll of Magic Circle. That's it. That's all I'm contributing. So
okay, let's do those next then.
All right, I'm looking them up now. All right, so for the universal solvent, he's going to offer 200. Right, that's his initial offer. Right. The someone said a scroll of Magic Circle. I think that was you, Jasper. Correct?
Yep, correct.
He'll offer you 150 for that one. The cap of water breathing is actually a big item. He was actually very impressed to see that. He will offer 650 for that one.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Starting.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Who's next for anything they want to sell? Potion of fire resistance.
I have a jar of meat. No, I'm keeping that. I have a potion of heroism.
Potion of heroism. Okay. Heroism. He would offer you 120 for that one.
Okay. And a potion of mind reading.
He would also offer you 120 for that one.
Okay. And a ring of warmth.
Ring of warmth. He would offer you also 650 for that one. Damn. Okay.
Okay. Let's double check if I actually want to sell that. I don't remember what it does. A bead of force.
Okay.
That's
on the list.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So we already know what that should be. So that should give us a rough
Well,
idea of what he's calculating.
Yeah.
One would think. Yeah, I know he's got to make a profit, but still,
I mean, the classic.
He would offer you 640. Yeah.
640. Okay. I was gonna say
I use
the
2/3
classic shop prices are sell for half the list price, but let's see. And I have sovereign glue. Goes with the set for the universal solvent.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then do the sovereign glue. I'm just trying to do these one at a time, so bear with me. He will offer you 300 for the sovereign glue.
Okay. And the last one I have is a potion of clairvoyance.
We'll offer you 640 for the potion of clairvoyance.
Okay. Okay. What do other people have?
I also have a potion of fire resistance. And I don't really have much else. I've got a potion of greater healing, but I feel like we
Nah, keep that.
want to hang on to
that.
those.
Keep that.
And that's really all that I have. I don't have.
Sure.
That's fine.
For the potion of fire resistance, he will offer you 50 each.
Okay.
Because I know Amber also had a potion of fire resistance, so that's 2.
Does he have any healing potions?
Yeah, he has healing potions. He would sell them for 50 each.
Okay.
50 each. Yep. He the basic healing potions, affect almost every magic item shop will have potions of healing, right? So. But yeah, no, he has a potion of superior healing. He has a potion of greater healing, right, which varies in cost.
So was there 2 potions of fire resistance that we have here?
Yes.
Okay. So just at face value on the initial offer of things, we have a total of 5,815 in available resources to spend, which is more than I thought we would end up with. So now we can make a counter offer, and maybe haggle a little bit to get either more for that or haggle a price down, and that puts any of the 6,000 stuff in range if we want to get one of those. But
You know what I'm going to start doing for magic shops now that we're doing this? I think I'm just going to start throwing more magic shops at you, but with just less inventory.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
To help
to
with
just have
the paralysis part.
Yeah.
So that way it's if you come across a magic shop at a bazaar, it's what do they have? If you look at a list of 5 items, nothing I want. Bye.
Yeah, exactly.
A session later, you might come across someone else who's selling 4 items or something. So I might just start doing that.
Because I will say, this is a lot. I don't know what any of these, you know what I mean? I don't know what most of these things are. So to have to
but I think we've pretty much narrowed down the stuff that's interesting is Wand of War Mage, Eyes of the Eagle, Belt of Dwarven Kind. That might be it. The other thing, I guess, the plus weapons are interesting in that I know that in D&D there are some enemies as we get into higher levels that are immune to weapons that are not magical. And I think
so I will say on a meta level, I literally never do that.
Okay, because that's an important thing to
Appreciate that,
consider.
Alan.
I will give a friendly reminder that literally every enemy you face is homebrewed by me, right?
Okay.
So I just don't do that.
Okay. Well then, I don't think we need pluses on our weapons, other than unless we're worried about our attack probabilities or anything. So the three things I said before then is Wand of the War Mage and Eyes of the Eagle. Oh, Ebony Fly is only 6,000. If we wanted a flying mount, we could get it and not the other things.
Just the one
best
thing.
part,
Oh my god,
that
we can start
flying
robbing
mount,
banks.
that flying mount is just a giant fly.
Yeah.
Like a giant insect.
Job.
Real quick, while you talk about that, I'm just gonna step away for like a few minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll be right
Okay.
back.
So, but then also like Eyes of the Eagle and Wand of the War Mage, which are definitely the most mechanically functional and beneficial to what we do every day, is totally in our price range to get both of those. We just need to do a little bit of negotiating.
I think so. I think we could get there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Okay. So let me. So.
So what was it again? The war mage
Eyes of
thing
the
and
Eagle
Eyes of the Eagle.
is
That's the
2,500, and Wand of the War Mage is 4,800.
I just want to look that one up. Okay.
Okay, so the difference between what we have and what we want is 1485, which is not a lot. I think we can haggle
Pretty
because
please.
there's a lot of wiggle room here because there's several items that we can haggle. We can haggle the value up, and we can haggle the price down on both of the things that we want. So,
And I
think
will say too, like with what Dave was saying earlier, like there should be a little difference in price between high I want to sell my item for gold and high I want to sell my item for trade.
agreed.
So I think that should help us.
And like let's say if we can even get like, let me see.
Like the translation to gold should be like say 25% to 30% depending on borrowing, but like trade usually should be like 50 to 60% because you know what I mean? It's something that he potentially could use to resell or use himself or whatever. You know what I mean? And plus you're taking inventory out of his shop that might be harder to sell, therefore more value. The reason I know this is because my dad owned a pawn shop. So
it's hitting a little close to home on this one.
I'm very familiar with it, so
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, if we can get him the items that we're selling, if we could get him to increase how much he's valuing those by 42%, then that would basically match what we're doing.
Give or take.
But
42%. So
that's a lot. That's a lot to ask. Or
I'm back.
Or bring the price down on what we're buying. But either way, yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Alan was listening the whole time while he was in the bathroom. So.
I was not.
Oh, good. You'll never see us coming then.
All right.
What? Nothing's in our pockets.
Ask him.
All right.
How much for the door ward?
Who's got a good something up their sleeve?
Okay.
What would
Well,
that be
who
now?
has the best charisma? That's the
Charisma?
kind of
Oh,
we
I've got a
we
+4.
we need we need somebody to take the lead on the haggling, and that definitely needs to be that person. So
I have a +4 for persuasion and
I
charisma.
think that it
I
might
think
be you.
most of us do. Don't do all of
Well,
us?
yeah,
No, not Dave.
we're all
Okay.
everybody but Ferrero are charisma-based characters, but we all
Yeah,
have different strengths
that's
in
right.
that. So
But Ferrero, you're lovely too.
yeah.
We love you.
Amber, what do you have over there, ma'am?
What?
So I will tell you for persuasion, Wendy has the best persuasion. He has a +5.
Oh,
There you go.
Persuasion?
how did
Windy.
what?
I have a
I've got a
I
+6.
didn't
+6.
even play.
+6? Wait, did I not read that correctly? Did you get that
Oh.
recently? The fuck?
Oh.
Just is what it is
Oh.
sometimes. It'd be
Oh,
like
I
it
forgot that I have because I have training. I actually have training in persuasion,
Yeah.
I'm just
and
glad it's
then
not me.
Oh shit, you do have it. I guess
Jasper is. Do you have a +3 on charisma? Is that what's doing that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
I have a document that like has like everybody's proficiencies, and I guess I was just wrong with yours. So
Or it
cool.
hadn't been updated since we last leveled up and did a SDI.
ASI, maybe.
0.
But how? I don't know how I could have missed that though. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like you have it, right? But like, at least from like my memory, I did this like a level ago, right? And I don't see how we could have gained it. But I mean, I might have just missed the proficiency. It's fine. Doesn't matter. See, yeah, +6 is +6.
Let me check. I mean, it could be in like level 4. You can pop up your attributes and stuff. I mean, right? So the
Well,
question is, I didn't take a feat. I don't think.
So I had you on my sheet as a +3, which just effectively means I didn't take into account your proficiency, right? So
Right.
for some reason, I didn't read it correctly.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter because what your character sheet says is law. So the sheet is mostly for my
That's
reference.
so funny because mine just all of a sudden says I have like 42,000 gold. So is that we're just going with that now? We're just good. It must have been a glitch. JK. Let me just buy things, Alan.
Rocks fall, Indigo dies.
Help.
Sorry,
Oh no.
Indigo, no.
Save me. Bury me with my fun new dagger pokey.
And her soul is ripped to shreds, and he can't reveal fire.
Alan.
Very
I'm not
sharp
sure.
rock.
I've got expertise in persuasion. I'm like trying to figure out why I would have expertise in persuasion.
Because you're an
Maybe-
expert, boo.
I've got
Yeah.
I've got expertise in persuasion, so
If you had
that's why
expertise, it
I
would
can
be
apply
more
it.
than +6.
It doubles it, right? Like it,
Yeah,
it
but it would
allows
be
you to apply
+9
it.
then, because your proficiency would be +3, and you had +3 to
Yeah.
charisma.
David, it's absolutely you. You are taking this on.
Expertise? Well, yeah, but I'm also proficient in like. Wait, let me look up something here.
So
Something else.
what you showed
Oh,
me
maybe
that
not.
screenshot, the persuasion,
Yeah.
that is correct, right? If you have proficiency in persuasion, right? Because you have the +3.
Yeah, but
charisma.
expertise should double that, shouldn't it? Shows you're right. I should have a +9, shouldn't I, or rather than a +6?
Well, where's the expertise coming from? That's the part I'm wondering.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm wondering if it's not. Let me look. It might be like a warlock thing. It just says expertise, and then that's it.
I'm not aware of anything like that. What?
Well, it's either that or background. Like, because I mean, normally the only people that have expertise is like thieves. What's that?
What's the difference between expertise and proficiency?
Proficiency just gives you a proficiency bonus, but expertise should give you like another, basic doubling up on whatever your proficiency modifier would be. I think, like bards, I think, and thieves get expertise, right? Like they can double up on some of their skills, so that's why they get something crazy like +12 to their stealth at like level 8 or something like that.
Yeah, typically expertise tends to be for rogues and bards, is who it's typically reserved for. Typically,
Jack of all
Maybe it's
trades.
a racial trait or something.
Mhm.
Yeah. Huh. And I was just googling it. Yeah, I don't see anything. How it mentions rogues, but not anything else. So,
I'm pretty sure bards get it, but I think it's like later on or
but
something.
you're not a
Bards don't.
Or
bard.
they used to have it, maybe.
I'd
Yeah.
have that.
They have it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know where that came from, and that's not something I don't think you could just. I don't think you can just modify. Maybe that's wrong, dude. Let me check the ability score and stuff. Actually, that's where. Maybe that's where it would show it.
Wait, where does it say you have expertise? I'm confused. Like,
It's if you look at the icon and if you highlight over top of it in D&D Beyond, it'll actually. One sec here. I'll do a zoomed in shot.
there must be some weird math stuff wrong with it then, because at least the number is correct.
For
Even if, like,
proficiency, yeah, but
Yeah, but because for proficiency, but for expertise, yeah. What?
so if you look there at the screenshot, you'll see that there's a white circle
Here
at the
we
top
go.
of it,
Here we go.
and it says
There's
expertise.
it looks like there's a feat in Cauldron of Everything that says increase one ability score by 1, gain proficiency in one skill, choose one skill you have proficiency and gain expertise.
Which I would understand,
That's-
but I don't have any feats. I've got like Warcaster,
Yeah.
that's it. I'm like, oh, all right.
Yeah, I know you have Warcaster. Yeah, I have no idea where you're getting.
Just
this
just for
expertise.
Isaac's sake is all. So
Yeah.
and I'm
All
like,
right. I
oh,
don't know.
I don't know.
So
I'll have to dig
until
into it because I think there's probably some sort of note someplace, like some sort of like log to the changes that came to the character as to what comes where from where. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like normally, if you highlight over top of something in D&D Beyond, it'll actually tell you. Like if I look at, let me show you here. I'll do a screenshot. Like here, if you look at like proficiencies in languages and just mouse over top of it, it'll actually tell you the source. Like the language is there. Like I got Celestial from my Acolyte background, and if I go to
okay.
Common, that's like regular. If you go to like Abysmal or Infernal, it might say like, oh, that's just because you had like one of their things. I'm not sure where that came from.
Yeah.
I'll have to dig.
Yeah, I will say.
Anyway,
DM ruling. I'm gonna say it's a +6 until I can see proof of the expertise because my
that's fine.
brain cannot fathom where it's coming from.
Yeah, no problem. Let's see, skill.
Okay. So
just, again, tell me what the target is here, right? So, like, are you trying to boost the value of what you're selling, lower the value of one of the items? Like, what are we trying to do here?
if we can get a 20% discount on the items that we want, we can afford them. Eyes of the Eagle and Wand of the War Mage.
All right, and just for clarification, David, that's what Jasper's asking for here.
Sorry, I was looking at something. Isaac, what did you say again?
I said if we can get a 20% discount on the items that we want, if we can bring the
Right.
price down by 20%, we can afford them with the offers that he gave us. If we get like less than that, then we'll need to also haggle up the value of the things we're trading in. So I think we should start with that. Let's ask for 20% and see where it goes.
See, you're not as good as bartering as I am. I'm going to ask for 30%, and when he balks at me, I'll go, fine, we'll go
what you
down to
want.
20 then.
You're the expert. Go ahead.
That's right. Know your place.
We have covered this already.
Yeah. All right, so what I'm going to ask for is I'm going to ask for, because we're not asking for direct gold, and again, we're taking like inventory that would be maybe difficult to get off of your shelves. I don't know how difficult it is, but that's my line. That we're asking for trade, therefore we should have a better exchange, and I'm asking for 30%.
Okay. All right. How about you roll with advantage?
Okay, one sec. Let me go back. All right, persuasion.
The advantage
it's
is
good
coming
it's
from
advantage.
holy shit, y'all as a party have been working on this for a while. So
We put some thought.
They hit more than once. Oh shit! I did. Fuck.
I'm
I was
gonna
gonna
take
get
the first two, which is the 8 and the 10. He is gonna balk hard at the 30%. Which is the audacity. How dare you?
All right, I'll bring it down to 25% then.
25. Okay. I'll let you roll again, but
Okay.
this time it's gonna be a disadvantage.
Oh,
Okay.
Because you already upset him with the first offer. So if you're gonna ask again, it's gonna be a disadvantage.
Can I help with puppy eyes?
oh, puppy eye.
Anybody
Do we have
got
any of that
guidance
peach
that would help?
cobbler sweeten the
Yeah,
deal?
yeah.
Any
that was
guidance?
gonna
Wait, we have
Uh,
brownies. We have brownies.
Oh, well, yeah. I'll give him my brownie.
Did those both come through or not?
Oh. I do
hell?
I
Why
do
did they come
have
through?
I do have guidance. We should have we probably can't cast it in here. It's a little too late now.
Well, probably.
We just need to go outside to talk for a minute. Cast
So that's that should
cast
be
some
18 and 11, Kevin. Alan.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay.
Because I think it's funny, I will allow the help from the puppy dog eyes to come through.
Oh.
Okay.
So I will take the first roll of the 18.
Hey.
Yay.
It's not the greatest, but he will respond with just 25. Absolutely not. But you make a point. You are going to give me more items than you are going to be taking. It makes the shelves look fuller. 20%.
Sold.
Yeah.
Done. And I stick out my hand. My
Shake the
gnarly,
man's hand.
nubbin little hand with 3 fingers.
Oh.
Shake on it.
And he's like,
Shake on it.
no,
Shake on it.
deal revoked.
Take the fuzzy. Take the fuzzy elephant.
Olaf, come here and shake his hand. The big statue man just lumbers over, grabs your hand, and moves it up and down. You can kind of feel some of the bones crack in your hand as he squeezes it.
Ow.
And then he will
I
turn
feign
around and
no
go back to
pain.
the post. Yeah. All right, so you got the 20% discount you wanted.
Okay.
Does this mean that we're trading everything that's on this list and taking the Wand of the War Mage and the Eyes of the Eagle?
Correct. Everything, all the items that we listed, plus all of the money that we have, including the 2,000 in everybody's pocket change.
Okay,
Nice. It adds up exactly.
Nice. All right. One thing I will just give a little bit of warning about with these 2 items as you decide to divvy them up. Both of these items, the Eyes of the Eagle and the Wand of the War Mage, require attunement. So you can't
right.
bounce.
You can't trade them around. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just something to remember. All right. Well, in that case, all the magic items that you guys have listed previously, please remove those from your inventory.
Yep.
And that's a lot too. That's the Potion of Fire Resistance, a Potion of Clairvoyance, Sovereign Glue, Bead of Force, Ring of Warmth, Potion of Mind Reading, Potion of Heroism, Cap of Water Breathing, Magic Circle Scroll, and a Universal Solvent.
My scroll of magic circle, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What?
My precious
Roll.
soul.
I think I just kept the potion of healing. I don't think we included that, right?
No.
The potion. Okay. I can read the list that I'm using for this calculation. A bunch of them is my stuff too, though. So hold on. Okay. Universal Solvent, Cap of Water Breathing, Roll of Magic Circle, Potion of Heroism is mine. Deleted. Potion of Mind Reading.
Ring of Warmth and
Ring of Warmth, Bead of Force, Sovereign Glue, Potion of Clairvoyance, and then 2 potions of fire resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all the magic items. Also, everybody's reported gold inventory is set to 0 as well.
Sadness.
All right, great, fantastic. All right, so good trade. These are great items to have, by the way. So
I think this is a good move. I'm happy with this. And I don't even need either of these items. I think it's going to benefit the party no matter who has them. So
yeah, whichever warlock gets the wand of the war mage is about to get a pretty significant bump in damage.
Indigo.
yeah,
Indigo.
True.
Indigo.
Yeah. The other huge part about Wand of the War Mage, which is just important to remember, it also ignores half cover too, which is
I saw
really
that.
good.
That's super.
So
Really
that's if the enemy has half cover, you don't hit them at disadvantage.
No, so cover in 5e is like a bonus to AC instead of
okay.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
So if someone's in their half cover, I believe it's +2 AC. I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Right now. I think it's like if you got 3/4 cover, it's like a +5 or something ridiculous, and then obviously full cover, you can't hit them at all.
Yeah, you just can't hit them,
basically, yeah. Which, yeah.
Don't forget
So only 3/4 covers matter. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Pretty huge, yeah.
Now I'm poor.
So who is getting that one? The wand?
I think the votes were for Indigo to have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's your spell attack modifiers and stuff? Just know what your spells you
that is a good question. I think it's 8. It is 7.
Oh, mine's 6. But I guess the question is like, what's Ashley's at? What's your spell?
Don't worry about me. I'm going rogue, so I'm
Oh.
all stealthy, steady.
Ashley's multi-classing differently, so it really is between Jasper and Indigo.
Yeah, so don't worry about me.
Mine's +6.
Should you have it?
I
don't mind either way.
Mine's weak.
Well, I mean, statistically, we need to choose. Like, do we want to make the person who already deals a lot of damage and hits the most frequently more effective at doing that, or do we want to bring the person who's less as good up to their level? I think it's better to put it on the person who's already good.
Probably on you.
Yeah, I will also say that it also helps to keep in mind which players, like, how are they using their actual spells, right? The Warlocks are obviously using Eldritch Blast, right? But, like, say, for instance, like, I haven't really seen Jasper use a lot of spell attacks with his spell slots. He tends to use them for, like, Misty Steps and more defensive options, whereas Indigo will use them for, like, Scorching Rays and stuff like that, which works.
And this helps all of that.
Yep.
Yeah. I might change classes, actually. I'm not sure. I'm Warlock with 1 level in Sorcerer, but anyway, I'll figure that out later.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and just to say this again, I say this all the time. If at any point you're not, like, happy with the class or you want to make a change or whatever, just ask. I don't mind.
Oh, yeah.
As long as it, like, makes sense story-wise for the change to occur, I do not care. I prefer for you guys to have fun with your class than to be locked into whatever you chose like 2 years ago. Yeah, it's literally been 2 years since you picked this character. If you suddenly decide, like, Alan, I want to play a sorcerer, then play a fucking sorcerer. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
That's cool. I got a mustache now. That's all I care about.
We talked a little bit about how, like, Jasper might be, like, pissed off at his patron or something like that, and, like, might have abandoned him and stuff because, like, unlike other patrons, like, Jasper kind of willingly followed his patron, not really, like, forced into a contract. So, like, it makes sense for him to back out of it and look for power elsewhere. Yeah.
Join the club, brother Jasper.
You can just clerics are fun.
Yeah, they're quirky. Yeah.
Especially where they change the domains and stuff. I mean, like, what'd you say yours was now, Isaac?
Order, yeah.
Order, okay. Yep. Might be worthwhile, actually.
The options are fun. You can pray to the weave like I do.
Yeah.
The wall, baby.
Yeah.
Nope. There'll be none of that. Pray to children.
Hey, I have a whole bunch of other weird, freaky children that you can serve if you're looking for a cleric domain.
Okay, just a straight champion fighter. It is.
Have you
Get in there?
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, the Wall Baby?
No.
Sweet wall,
so,
baby.
just to let you guys know, because we're at the kind of the end of time, and I have a Super Bowl party to run off to in a little
Oh
bit.
shit!
Just to
Super
let
Bowl?
you know what's going to happen. Next session, because I've heard you. You guys like dungeons, all right? So we're gonna do a little bit of traveling next session to the location where the Key of Reflection is. Talk to a few townspeople to figure out where this fucking tomb actually is, and then you're gonna go there, and you're gonna spend some number of sessions just fighting shit.
Nice.
I don't know what yet. I'm gonna figure that out.
All right.
Spiders.
Last
Spider.
order of business before we shut down, though. We should pick who also is going to wear the Eyes of the Eagle.
Good call.
They give you a boost to perception, and
Can I just interrupt for a quick second? Did we settle on the mage thing?
Yeah, I thought we
Wand
said
of the War Mage is yours.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry. Continue.
So
You're
you
good.
get advantage on wisdom checks for perception that rely on sight. It also lets you see things that are really far away. So I'm like, who do we have that needs to see things that are really far away? I don't know. It feels weird giving them both to Indigo, but this would make an amazing sniper for.
Well, yeah, exactly. You've got spell sniper, don't you?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Spear?
typing. Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yep, I think that makes a lot of
But
sense
I
to me.
think Ashley, you have that as well, don't you?
The what?
This
Spell
spell, the sniper,
sniper?
for the words are hard.
This one gives you extra range for your shots and stuff. your spells.
No, I used to, because I had my Eldritch Blast used to be like 300 feet, and now it's back down to 120, but I think that's because when I multi-classed into Rogue, that took
Yeah,
that
she
away.
respect.
Yeah,
It's pronounced Rouge.
Sorry.
Ashley took the respec option. Yeah. Which again, okay, no issues there.
If you think,
yeah,
That's weird.
Yeah.
Think about it this way: if Indigo has those and she has what kind of range on her thing, then she could like
400, yeah.
Yeah, if something is running away from us, she could not
Not
move and still
anymore.
hit it twice, right? Like before it got out of range.
Can we
So
scorching ray it and hit it
yeah.
What's your scorching ray now?
Oh, it's like 3. It's at least 3.
3
like
4 actually.
rays.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm
nice.
typing
you
the
get you get 1 additional ray. I'm looking at the spell right now for you. It's like 3 rays plus you get an additional 1 ray, so it's like 4 rays.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much that does per ray.
And what are we? What
Quite
is
a
it? A
bit,
plus
especially now
2
that you have one. It's +2. Yep.
for that. Sorry, I cannot do 2 things at once. Apparently.
I don't know about D&D Beyond about like how to add just a global spell attack modifier. I'm sure there might be, but I just don't know what it is.
No, it's nice because it's I think it's something because Dave has most of the books on there. It picks up anything, so you just kind of type it in. But then the problem is it gives you +1, +2, +3. Like you have to pick what one you want. So
No,
I think I got it.
That is a magic item that's going to carry you for like 6 more levels. By the way, you're going to hold on to that for a long time.
Yeah, that was
Very
nice.
fun. Okay, so I've got that on. Perfect. And now I'm like equipping it, but I still need to attune to it, you said?
That takes about like an hour downtime to do it.
You just have to hug
it will be attuned by the time we're on the road.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you don't have to worry about like spending time attuning it. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Also, another quick point of business, just so that way everyone knows. I'm going to a convention in March. Fun times, looking forward to it. And that's, however, on a Sunday, it's going to be like during one of our sessions, right? It's going to be on March 24th, right? It's a month and a half out, but if people can just check their calendars, see if like the 17th or the 31st works for them to push it back or forward.
Yeah,
things might be happening.
Isn't gonna work.
I'm gonna be busy on the 17th. Just saying. hanging out with
Wait.
my besties in Vegas. It's fine.
Yeah. Like,
Wait, I can't tell if you're fucking with me.
No, we're not.
no,
So,
we're dead
okay.
serious.
Long story short, Sam and I managed to get tickets to Adele, which is like beyond life goals for either fucking one of us, and that many tears were shed. And so I may have maybe convinced Ashley and Kevin to join us. Not for Adele, because those tickets are not just, they're ridiculously expensive, and it's fine. We're remortgaging the house for them.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh my God. Listen, they were like, oh, they're $750. And I was like, oh, that sucks. And then somebody was like, yeah, US. And I was like, fuck me. Like, it's,
so
yeah, over 1,000
this is
Canadian, judgment free. That's the 17th. So,
all right.
yeah.
What about the 31st?
That is Easter
31st.
Sunday.
That is Easter Sunday. Shit.
That's fine. We'll just skip that week.
Yeah, we
Alright,
can just,
yeah.
we'll do the 10th and then we'll do like the 7th?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Sure. Yep.
Skipping
Alright.
1 week will be nothing compared
Isn't
to what
that
we just
so
did.
funny? Because
Right.
when I was looking at it, I was like, oh, we don't even have to move D&D. Because I was like, how are 3 of us going to be like, we can't do that? Oh, Alan, you called us out.
It's
Also, come to
possible.
Vegas, everyone.
yeah,
Except
come,
Dave.
come,
Dave's
come.
not allowed.
I
Dave
do
should
not
be
have
allowed.
the
I
extra
love you.
vacation time, unfortunately.
No, listen, so just so you know, neither do I. Because for us, we don't get vacation until April 1st because I'm a federal government worker. But we do
okay.
get 1 week of like, you can have it one time during your whole career with the federal government. And I was like, fuck, now Adele is the reason to use this. So it's like, it's now or never. So,
Holy shit! Wait.
Yeah.
Kevin just made a great point. I had no idea Easter could be in March. What?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
What?
It's based on
Fucking
lunar
heretic.
bullshit and the Catholic Church whenever they decide to do
Based
it.
on
So
really real things, Alan.
Yeah.
Really real things. Zombie Jesus
Really, really real.
cometh
Jesus.
again.
Holy shit!
it's
Oh,
because
Oh, okay.
it's because the
Aw.
Romans killed Jesus, so we're not gonna follow that calendar.
Okay. Well,
well,
We're not doing.
Ashley's-
We not. We
Nervous
said
laugh.
nay. We said
Nervous
nay.
giggle.
all right. So, but either way, fun session, fun little bit of shopping.
Did we
I'm-
decide on the other item, by the way? Because I was busy typing. So
Guys of the Eagle. I think we said you, right? On the Indigo again.
That was
Oh.
my
Yeah.
pitch. We can make a final decision next session.
Oh, okay.
We've,
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can also feel free to talk about it in the Sunday Gamers chat
Okay.
and stuff
Yep.
like that. By the way, I'm really happy that we had a lovely conversation at the start of the session about just what do people want, right?
I like that it came up organically too.
Me too. That's
Yeah.
really fun.
So I'll keep that in mind in the future. That you guys want to kick down doors and kill shit. So I'm gonna give you more doors to kick and more stuff to kill, and also more traps to run right into. So
Heck yeah. Oh,
hell yeah,
taking it.
ooh,
To the
shiny.
face.
Oh no.
Tiny, huh?
shiny.
But is there
boom!
food? Is there food?
Guys, I found a peach cobbler.
There are brownies.
That's later. That's
Yeah.
oh, I can't hold on. Let me put that in my inventory. I'm gonna forget.
Yes, please do.
Backpack,
I will see you all in 2
5
weeks. You all have a wonderful night,
ponies.
and I'll talk to you later. Peace.
Sounds good. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.